Yo, what's going on, everybody? Cuffing the Dip coming at you guys with another one. How's everybody feeling today? Hopefully, everybody's feeling okay, guys. Oh, wow. That might be why. Give me 2 seconds. Apparently, I just figured out that I forgot to do something. Do a lot of things. Hold on 2 seconds. Sorry about this. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, guys. I've been running around today, and then I did a stream earlier, and then I was trying to do some Christmas shopping for the kids and clean up. So I'm a little bit I was a little bit discombobulated earlier. So sorry about that. Mhm. All right, get that settled now. Sorry about that, guys. How you guys doing today? And let me catch up. What's going on, Crypto Pysonia? What's going on, Nelson? How you feeling today? Randolph, what's up, Randolph? John, how you feeling? How you feeling? H Mac, what's up? What's up? Brad, what up, man? How you feeling today, man? Courtney, what's up? What's up? Hawaii Bull, what's up, man? I gotta go to Hawaii, man. That's actually a stop that I really need to make. Definitely a stop that I really need to make there. Hold on, let me gotta adjust one more thing. I don't know why when my computer goes off, it just kind of goes haywire. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. Way better. But how's everybody doing today, guys? What's up, James Ryan? How you feeling today, man? Crypto Priest, what's going on? What's going on? All things crypto, what's up? What's up? And man, yeah, I definitely need to get to Hawaii sometime soon. I need a vacation. I could definitely use one. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as of today, guys, we've been it hasn't been too bad. Let me refresh to make sure this is accurate. I haven't gone for some time. So we're down 11.44% right now currently as far as Saitama, which is not bad at all, period. There's normally a little bit of a sell-off before news. Most people try to shake the leaves, see if they can get back in at a better position. I feel like that's some people's investment strategies. So I actually try to stay aware of that as much as possible, just because you know how things are. People want to get in a better position, and sometimes it's a crabs in a barrel kind of effect. Everybody's kind of like pulling on each other, trying to get higher than each other rather than working together and all get out of the situation. But on that note, and speaking of working together, guys, let me go ahead and bring my co-host in, who has been MIA for a while. It was Alexa weekend, and happy birthday again to Alexa. Hopefully that weekend was amazing, guys. But let's go ahead and get the guy that made it amazing for her in there. Just the man 04. How you doing today?
What's good, brother? What's good? Chad, how are we doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. How are we doing? How are we doing?
I'm pretty good.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I gotta say, it was a fantastic weekend getting to treat my girlfriend and kind of just spoil her. So, man, was definitely a good weekend. But with that being
Okay.
said, I'm glad to be back and hanging out with my favorite people. And yeah, here we go. Another week in the books, getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah, you know what it is. And with the Christmas holidays coming up, guys, I think that's definitely going to affect some of these charts. Some of these late shoppers are out here still getting things together for their kids and family members. You know what I mean? So where the money is going to fluctuate for a little bit, but there are also people waiting on this Say the Mass release with it being at 95% right now currently. Is that still at 95%, Justin? 95%?
Last time I checked, which was just a few minutes ago, it was still at 95%. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're still at 95%. So we're looking strong throughout this whole situation. So that's not bad. So I definitely don't mind the situation at all.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm ready for Christmas. I know that much. Randolph, how you doing, man? How are you doing? H Mac, what's good? Daniel, James, Ryan. Hey, Justin, what's up? How are you doing, brother? Arthur, what's good? John, Justin, you are a man taking care of your girl. I try my best. I try my best. So when it is special things like her birthday, I try to make her feel extra special. So we definitely had a good weekend, though. Brad, I'm doing good, man. Doing well.
What's going on, Mr. Nix? How you feeling today? What's going on? Yeah, you laughing at H Mac?
Yeah. Every time you say Alexa, my Alexa Echo keeps chiming up. Don't
Yeah,
get any crazy ideas.
Mine is actually disconnected down here when I stream, just for that reason. Just in case she pops up and I have to say her name, it literally won't leave me alone for the rest of the stream. It just listens to me the whole time. So
all things crypto, man. How you doing? I am doing well. Doing well. How are you doing, brother?
Definitely. So hey, Thomas chart's definitely not looking bad. I don't think so. Not in my opinion. So moving forward, even if you scroll back a little bit, yeah, it took a little bit of a downfall here, but I feel like I said, once the Say the Mass comes out, we're not gonna have to worry about any of this. I think it's literally gonna be how fast and what price are you gonna be buying Saitama at, because you need Saitama to buy your Lily. So people who are really gung ho on trying to get on that Lily token are definitely going to stock up on Saitama, especially if they plan on getting large amounts.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Arthur Larkin? How you feeling today, man?
Arthur, what's good, man? What is good?
Most definitely. Well, how do you feel about that, Justin?
I think once Say the Mass comes out, it's going to change the game. To be truthfully honest, I think it's going to completely change the game, especially the fact that you have to have Saitama to buy. So if you want to buy any of those tokens that are going to be listed on there, you're going to have Saitama. So a lot of people, we've been talking about stacking up on ETH, so we have enough, so we have Lily token. Well, we're going to have to convert that ETH to Saitama first, and then so that way we can purchase that Lily. So I'm excited for the launch.
So this is the question that I was actually curious about also. But the reason for me being curious about it was they said it was just a Saitama pairing, and the actual Ethereum pairing has not been made yet. So with that being said, I think you would just have to use your Saitama, I feel like, rather than paying an additional fee. But I feel like you're paying with the Saitama the same way that you would pay with the Ethereum, in a sense, as far as the pairing.
Yeah, so from the AMA today with Max, the question was brought up: can you swap Lily? Or when you swap, you have to swap Lily only for Saitama, and Saitama to start, and then ETH and other tokens down the road. But to start off on version
Just
1,
Saitama, right?
correct. It is only Saitama. So if you want Saitama, if you want Lily, you have to have Saitama.
Yeah, so that makes Saitama even more rare, I feel like, because you need this because you want to be financially wealthy off of it, right? You want to make money off of it. But at the same time, you need that to also create financial wealth in another situation, as far as Lily, to create a bag for that. So it's like you have to have a healthy balance, right? You don't want to just destroy your bag of Saitama by selling all of it for Lily, because you still want to be in Saitama, right? And gain from the progress of other people buying Saitama to buy Lily, or buying any of the other tokens that are on the first wave, because a lot of those are going to get bought too because of the lower fees. Just my thought process. I don't know how you guys feel about that. How do you feel, man? Let me know, Justin.
Man, I think you nailed it right there. So I mean, if you got to have Saitama from the AMA, you got to stack up. You're gonna have to stack up for that extra Saitama there, so you can get up on that Lily on the launch.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, so that's gonna be what's this one? So I can grab a huge bag of Lily. 125. Okay, yeah. Most definitely. There's a lot of people talking about grabbing huge bags. I've seen $100,000, $50,000 that they plan on spending on it. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome, Jones. I don't know that we have a Lily price yet. Have you heard of Lily price?
They were supposed to have something formulated. I think either by the AMA or a little bit after the AMA or something like that. But I feel like if you pull up the contract address, you can kind of somewhat get an idea of it.
Let's know the price point of Lily when it hits the market. No price today now. I'm not 100% sure. I think that'll come out probably a little bit sooner, a little bit closer to Lily going live. John says, but it does make Saitama drop if we have to sell Saitama to get Lily. In the very beginning in version 1, it made, but it also invokes that burn and the reflections. So, and until the other Ethereum and other projects are able to swap for.
Do you have the address on Lily? Do you mind pulling up the Instagram?
I can find it.
One thing I'm always down with is free money. Reflections is pretty much free money because as the token goes back up to where it was, you have more of them now. So it works. It works for me as far as like a system. So buy, sell, get those reflections, and I'm never turning down free money. So each and every time it's going to work, and I feel like it's going to be a significant amount because one, we're definitely going to see a little bit of sell-off just because that's natural when things come out and the price starts to rise. So that's going to create reflections for us. Then as people are buying, like I said, all these tokens on the SATA mass, that's going to create an incredible burn, like a hell of a burn, I feel like. Then you got all these reflections going on, you got this burn going on, and literally things are just going to get, it's going to get real. But like I said, of course, there's going to be sell-offs because, I mean, it wouldn't be crypto if there wasn't somebody that got in earlier that made a significant amount selling. You know what I mean? That's part of the game.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling getting this contract here.
Does anybody have the contract address for Lily? If you do,
I can see the contract, but if they got it like in a picture form, so it's like not letting me save it as text.
You won't let you copy and paste it.
Yeah,
I didn't save it and put it to the side. What's going on, Dietrich? How you feeling today? Okay, I could definitely I definitely feel like the first week is definitely going to be the exact example of a roller coaster. Just because, like I said, things are going to get real because there are so many tokens right now that the bigger the people with the bigger wallets, honestly, like, hey, Justin, you got it right there in the chat. If you want to just go through the chat, and you can just grab it on the YouTube side. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And thank you for that, Arthur Larkin. I really appreciate that. What's going on down to Ride Cali? How you feeling today? Exactly, Brad. I feel like the supply is not like it. Literally, almost has no chance as far as like as we progress. Like I said, of course, people are going to sell, put things back into circulation, but it's like there are going to be so many people that want this. Saitama will be such a hot commodity because of how the swap is ran and the sense of security that comes with it.
Appreciate that. Now let me go pull this up on Etherscan.
Dietrich said he hopes you had a good weekend with the wifey. You heard me, Justin?
Oh yeah, facts. Appreciate that, Dietrich.
Bro, I know you focused over there. Multitasking is not. It's not for Justin. So, guys, if he doesn't see the comment, he's multitasking. Literally, trust me.
I promise.
Don't make too bad of a team. You know what I mean? Like while he's doing one thing, I'm able to at least control the chat. You know what I mean? Or move to another subject or to something. You know what I mean? So it works out fluidly. I feel like.
Most definitely. But I got it up, Lily, on Etherscan. Let me share that.
Just because that's a bit small, blow it up on the screen for you guys so you can actually see it. I feel like they don't want us to know, literally, because man, they want it to be some type of surprise, or they don't want anybody to have a competitive edge about how much they plan on buying. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a strategic reason for it.
Yeah, I'm not. I have a feeling that every move is strategically made. So, but I would definitely. Hey, DJ Lando, good eye, brother. Good eye.
What's going on, my brother?
All things crypto. I was sweating for a second. I was like, man, I can't get it. I can't find it. I mean, I can find it, but I couldn't copy and paste it off the website.
I love it. Yep, only one transaction, guys, which means man, all of the people who end up selling Saitama for literally for Lily, it's I feel like it's gonna be a rush of all of that.
Oh yeah, I think you'll see. I think you'll see what you saw with TARP, but on a maybe even a bigger, grander scale.
Think so? I think that's going to it's a medical token, and the things that he said on that AMA that I had recorded, like literally already. Oh my god, do you see that bar? Look at that. Even on a 1 minute, look, 196 Ethereum. 196 Ethereum just got bought.
You still got Etherscan up.
Oh, haha. Man, I'm looking at it on my screen. I'm like, look, guys.
Golly.
Yeah. So that candle right there is real. 196 Ethereum just got bought of Saitama as we're literally sitting and watching. So that might say something about it. But I do feel like it is going to have something similar to TARP going on. Like seriously.
And I absolutely, I love TARP. I love what Just Moonshot's doing, what Matt are doing over there. But man, I just think the exposure, you got 285,000 plus holders, wallets. I think a little bit, a lot of those people want a piece of it at least. So man, you could see some crazy numbers on those launches. Especially with it being a fair launch and it launching exclusively on the SataMask.
I can see that slippage having to move up just a little bit as people are trying to buy that, especially right at first. It's like I don't know. Sometimes I contemplate. It's like you want to get in as early as possible, but at the same time, it's like how it calculates. It's like you literally just see the numbers just move for like a stopwatch almost. It just keeps moving and moving and moving. You don't know where you're gonna actually see your buy in. I usually look for my wallet number after I do my buy. I could not find my wallet number with TARP at all period. Like I feel like it disappeared in the matrix.
Yeah, I was definitely watching to see if I could see it. Same thing. Like it was just like so fast, like gone. They were rolling through those as those buys were coming in, man. They were moving in quick.
Dude, we're almost about to break into the fives just because somebody wants to make it look good. But let me get out the 1 minute chart. That just makes it look too amazing. Or do you guys like that? Because it's 15 minutes out.
Just one big one.
Right. You know, a little bit better than what's going on. Let's the big things are going on over here.
Man, that's funny.
Yeah. What's going on, ZG? How you feeling today, man?
Hey, DJ Lando, man, I'm glad you finally got some clarification on that transfer question. Man, definitely get some good information in that AMA from Max today.
Yeah. And it's recorded. If you guys did not catch it, I recorded the entire thing, guys. Sound quality is pretty good, so you guys should enjoy and be able to relax and listen to the information that was in there.
And I can tell you the sound quality is good because I watched Cuff's playback while I took my notes. And if you know me, I think I took pretty good notes. So,
yeah.
I think I might have missed maybe one question in there just because I couldn't understand what he said. It was so fast. But outside of that, I think I got every question that was asked written down and answered with it. So
yeah, his accent was a little thick, so it was a little bit harder to understand some of them. So I understand that, and then we're passionate about the subject with a thick accent. It's like you
hear the excitement, especially it's their chance to talk. They're in front of everybody, and it's like they get excited about it. So
yeah. Anybody with a heavy accent. My cousin has like a down south accent, and like he man, I'm telling you, it gets real heavy when he gets excited. Yeah.
Facts. Big O Drive, what's good, brother?
Definitely. And what's going on, Big O Drive? I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Definitely appreciate that.
It has been a minute, man, but glad you stopped by.
Most definitely, and thank you, All Things Crypto and Arthur.
When it comes to Saitama and a few other projects, I got some pretty dang good notes over here. Just sitting back trying to be a sponge, and it's crazy. I've never been a note taker in my life, like ever in my life. I don't write things down, but when it comes to this, for some reason, I feel like if I don't write it down, I forget it. So I do my best. Could probably write a small documentary on Saitama just off this little notebook I got.
Dude, I think your notebook is possibly going to get sold. Either that, or they're gonna make it in gold, and then they're gonna make somebody rewrite the notes in Chicken Scratch, and then they're gonna frame it probably.
What's funny is I actually today writing notes, I actually was conscious about my handwriting, and so I wrote it a little bit more legible.
Lord, he calls you Dustin.
Man, I don't know who that Dustin is, but hopefully his doodles are good.
Dustin, man. Is that what that's supposed to be?
HMAC, it could be a book. Definitely could the early days of Saitama book.
But it's I told you, it looked like we might break into the fives here.
Wolverine. What's funny is normally Justin would be the person who would be just doodling unicorns, wasting ink, like writing my name 50,000 times on one piece of paper. That is totally me. But these are legit notes, man. I'm actually over here taking notes like I'm in school, trying to get some knowledge, man. It's pretty wild. It's crazy. Next year, this time is going to be different. Facts. I think so too.
I hope so also. And what's going on, my brother? How you feeling today?
We may look back in a year, and this notebook may just be like a comedy book. Just all the jokes of the where we used to be and haha to where we are now. Man, Arthur, I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. Gotta give Saitama Shane some a shout out on that one. Dietrich, it's definitely paying off, man. It's definitely paid off and continues to pay off. I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'm kind of new to this, So this is we kind of are doing this journey together. Especially, it's kind of the thing we say on the middays, man. We're doing this together. So if I don't know an answer, if somebody asks a question, I'm always writing it down, so that way I got the answer. I can go find the answer or find someone who has that answer. And I'm not. My pride doesn't let me. Doesn't get in the way. So if I don't know, I would rather tell you, hey, I don't know. I can go find out though. Then just spew something at you, and you just be like, it just be completely incorrect.
Right. And hey, Ashley, how you feeling today?
Hey, Miss Ashley, how are you?
And yeah, I think that that body definitely took the bowling bears by surprise. It does look like it's struggling to try to kind of like maintain what's going on.
That Bollinger Band says skirt skirt.
This one, I think they're gradually buying back in, and they're talking to the development team and working out a plan as far as that.
Yeah, that's another thing. We still got that buyback going for it. We still to happen.
Mm-hmm. This is like this is definitely going to be something different, and I got time for the results of what's going to happen. I feel like, which is what you get when you have patience. I feel like when you're patient, you take your time, you're humble about the situation, and you try your best to live your life right. I feel like good things actually come to you, which is weird. And I know it sounds like something that people say in like a movie, and it works in the movies, but it doesn't work in real life. But so far, it's been working for me.
Yeah, Karma's a real lady.
Yep, Karma is my baby.
Karma's my middle daughter. Karma's my baby girl. She's 16, but yours is actually like a baby girl.
Yeah, she's one.
My daughter
she's
is one.
The first number in your daughter's age.
6. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely crazy.
Wolverine said, "Karma is my baby boy." That's what's up.
Okay. You frequently don't hear that name very often, but to just run into a couple people who just have names, right. And that is just interesting.
It's crazy.
Let's check in on Impact XP. And guys, this looks like it's on sale to me. Not personal, not financial advice, of course, but definitely looks like a not bad buying opportunity, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think that's another one that a lot of people, may not, kind of maybe have forgotten about. That's listed on that, first wave of listings on SataMask. Impact XP is going to be another one of those ones that's going to be listed on there. So, man, I'm definitely excited, man. Just the fact that, listening to Jod speak and jumping in those Twitter spaces, listening, trying to do some research. Man, the guy wants to change the world and make it a better place and a little greener. So that way, our kids, have fresh water everywhere in the world. So, man, I just love the aspect of the environment and giving back and actually making a difference. They talked about starting planting trees, but doing it in the places where like wildfires have really hit hard. So
Yeah, like Cali and everywhere. Yeah.
yeah, like Cali, Australia has been hit pretty hard, really hard with wildfires. So man, I absolutely just love the environment and giving back. You know, crypto. We hear a lot of crypto's hard, is bad for the environment with all the mining and all that stuff. But to see a project, a company want to give back and try to make a difference, that's pretty awesome.
Dude, like this is literally how I thought about it. I have a chance to give back to not only my community, but the world. I feel like literally to even just because I would try to get hands on, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if there are any events coming up anytime soon or anything like that. But if there was an event like as far as like charity or something like that, I would try my best to go to that so you guys can see and we can get some live footage or something like that because I feel like things like that are amazing. Like I literally feel like that's amazing. And this is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a long-term play, which is why I feel like also the liquidity is locked for 5 years because they have no plan of going anywhere and they know that they have a long-term plan and a long-term plan with a long-term supply to actually support that long-term plan. I feel like.
Yeah, dude, I think it'd be cool if we had like a Cuff and the Dip late night show where we like you had your like a sponsored or like an adopted area where you could go in and like that was your spot. Like you could that was like you just like kind of where you sponsored that area where you go in and plant trees and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But you can come back in and like do checkups on your on the trees you planted and stuff like that.
Definitely. I literally can definitely see Impact X growing and expanding to be a really big thing just because it'll be globally known. I feel like because literally it'll be around it will be around the world doing different things like you said, Australia, California, different places that actually have been affected by different things and different places that people need help. So I feel like with that being said, that is definitely going to cause some type of buzz because people are going to wonder, like, who are these nice people doing these things and why? You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. And I saw a while ago, HMAC said, is Impact XP also going to be paired with Saitama? Yes. So anything that comes out on Saitamask in version 1 to start off with is going to be paired with Saitama. So you're going to have Saitama to buy it.
Which is wild. People are really gonna see how much Saitama is actually beneficial. I feel like.
Max said, first I'm gonna get back to my garbage man. I can only imagine. Oh man, the chat moved on me.
Definitely. So I feel like honestly, with all of the giving back aspects to Impact XP. And the fact that this actually at one point did lose this 0, it did gain it back, of course, because of sell-offs, the holidays coming up, people moving into different projects just because they're not seeing immediate progress like they would like to see. They want to see moonshots. They want to see it go directly up and no consolidation at all, period. You know what I mean? That's what people are looking for. If it consolidates, they're ready to move their money and move it into the next project, especially if they made gains on their project. That's just how a lot of people transition. And also you got to think about the PC VR game. You guys have to pay attention to that also. Like that's going to be a PC VR game that is going to be amazing and it is play to earn. So while you are playing this or while your kids are playing this, enjoying the game because I feel like the graphics are going to be decent, they're going to have a well-made structured game. You know what I mean? So we're going to get gains off of playing amazing game. And we actually might come on, like I said, if there is a way to whoop on Justin, I'm going to find different ways to whoop on Justin. And they'll face me all you want, but we can literally pull up another crypto that has another game that I am more than willing and ready to whoop on you in, my brother.
First off, we are going to have the Impact because it's a VR. So I'm going to buy an Oculus. I'm going to have to get a VR headset so I can.
Dude, I almost just so they can see you lose. I need to figure out how to get the image on the screen
Oh, we
And
gonna make
on
that
top
happen,
of getting the image on the screen, I need them to understand how bad you're losing, Justin. That's all I need.
See, that's the problem. That's the issue. Not gonna happen, brother.
Hey, H-Max down too. We might have to add you, man. You know what I mean? Anybody that's down to play the Impact XP VR game, we might actually, I don't know if I wish I can split screen it, like, you know what I mean? Because this is a pretty decent sized screen. Put like 4 or maybe even like 6, 8 different people on there. I don't want it to be too small, you know what I mean? But literally, literally get in.
That'd be
And
dope.
shout out Pierre, my boy. What's up, family? Late, but so happy I was able to tap in. Me too, man. I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate you stopping by, my brother.
Yeah, because the Impact game, that's they said that's like a space shooter. So
Yeah.
I'm in on that one. But the one you were talking about, the other one, man, we're gonna have some straight like
Look, are you talking about the game that Simon created? Dude, I literally
Man.
I do not. I can tell you right now, you don't want that type of smoke. Not no Mortal Kombat. Do you see what I do on Call of Duty? You were in that screen, right? You saw it, right? Am I
you won't come over to my game. You won't step over to play some
Hey,
Apex
look,
with me because
look,
I'm nice
look,
in that
look,
game. Like, you're nice in Call of Duty, but like I'm nice in Apex. Like I'm nice.
Yeah, that's cool. But look,
So like,
I feel like if I played it, I feel like we can do something. But Mortal Kombat, Justin, you don't understand. That's childhood right there.
up down, BBAA, man. First off,
childhood.
I grew up in arcades. So come on, bring your nickels and let's go.
Yeah.
As you can tell, we are two competitive fellas who absolutely will not lose.
Hey, but
so
look,
if there's another two out there that want to challenge us.
Anybody say anything because it's gonna be live, bro. So
the facts. But if there's another two, if there's another stream out there that's got two that wants to run it, me and Cup got it. We
what?
that's
that thing they would not do. Like if Austin Hilton and Zach Humphrey wanted to get in, what?
Oh come on, we want smoke. We want
that is a call. As soon as this game comes out, I will definitely, man.
We can get a Jake Gagan and a Hinnock.
Right, right. You know what I mean? Get a real thing going or something like that.
I'm just kidding. I love all of you guys. They're just talking truck, but hey, I'm down
I would love it. I feel like that would be fun, and on top of that, that actually gives people to show, like, because they're putting a lot of showmanship into this game. I feel like, especially to make it like a Mortal Kombat type game, and they have different weapons and things and outfits that you could change out to, and shit, almost kind of like a real Mortal Kombat or like Fortnite appeal to it. So I feel like kids will actually love to play it because it has that kind of Fortnite-y kind of effect to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, H-Max said up, down, left, right, BA. He remembers. That's awesome. Yeah, but another thing that's about the Shaman game is Mortal Kombat style, like a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. You know, one of those Double Dragon style games, but with a really good graphics. But it's also like you can wager tokens.
John, what do you yeah, you can wager tokens, and I actually forgot about that portion, but yeah, you can wager tokens, and actually there's a burn to that too. You can actually win tokens. That's pretty dope also. So basically I can take all of Justin's tokens on stream.
He could lose all of his trying.
So guys, do you want me to take all of Justin's tokens on screen? I might send it back to him depending on what the Ethereum price is.
He'll make me pay the gas fee.
Yeah, make him pay the gas fee. I'll send him back like half. He lost it. They really both of ours, so I think we might share at that point.
Oh man. Hinnock's groupies are called the Hens. That's what's up.
I didn't know. I was unaware. And what's going on? What's going on, fake news? How you feeling today?
The Henny Hens.
Yeah, that's a new one. That is definitely a new one. But yeah, Shaman is definitely doing big things. That game is going to be a real thing. The fact that I feel a sense of security from it just because it had not 1, not 2, but 3 audits. And that's just a look. That's a good look, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is. And the fact that they're really receptive and they have a development team that actually is receptive to ideas and the community actually having a voice and an opinion on the situation. So definitely not bad at all. So shouts out to the Shaman development team and the current updates that you guys are making. And that game is definitely on my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. and it's play to burn. So that's
Play to
also
earn and play to burn.
right technically because you can bet, and because you're burning it as you're playing the game if you're not actually placing bets while you're playing it. So that's pretty decent. I'm gonna lag switch the game and be the goat. You know what? You don't bring that cheating stuff over here, man. You need to get whooped on like casually with no cheating. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not even. I'm okay. I just feel like I can really just whoop Justin just because I just know I just got a feeling. Have you
Because
ever
just because I'm a nice guy over here, just because I'm a big old teddy bear over here, don't get it twisted. Just because you saw me play the Call of Duty, the game.
Oh man! Hey, look. Hey, and on that note, man, I'm gonna bring somebody else in that I'm pretty sure that if he had the chance to play Mortal Kombat, just because I feel like we had similar backgrounds, I know at some point in time, my boy has played Mortal Kombat. What is going on, Terry Briggs? How you feeling today?
Hey, what's up, brothers? How you guys doing, man?
What's up, man? How you feel?
Oh man, doing well, man. Doing well. Just traveling a little bit, man. Visiting Virginia and traveling. I'm here listening to all the Twitter Spaces is happening and see what everybody's talking about. Bitcoin about to blow and
right
about to run and January things are they were talking about something about who was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, they were saying something about is that? Who was that? Oh, that's Justin.
Yeah,
what's up, Justin?
He was in here. He always drops down and then lets the guests rise up so they can be higher, and we don't put the chat up.
Oh, I love it. But yeah, they were just talking about some runs that's about to happen, man. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get back on the phone with Cuff and Justin because I need one of those 3x 10X's like that Tark gave us. So hey, man,
I'll feel you on that.
I need to listen to Justin and Justin and Cuff more often.
Hey man, I tell you what, Cuff finds those diamonds in the rough.
Dude, that one. I'm not gonna say any names because I don't want to shield tokens or anything like that. Just because people take that as financial advice, but dude, Justin, I think I literally made about 350% on that one move.
Oh yeah.
Which one? The one we talking about?
No, there's I actually sent you a picture.
Huh?
Yeah, I sent you a picture.
When?
It was a little bit ago. It was of a chart and actually had that name right there in the corner. That joint right there was quite kind to me.
So this is another one, not Tark.
Right, another one.
Another one.
Did it do what that did?
Oh, it did something very, very similar.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna need you to make sure you call me.
You can ask my girl. She was like, "What? That went up to that from that?" I'm like, "Yeah, baby." She was like, "Oh."
Man, I'm telling you, man. I feel so crazy. I missed that other one, man. I was ready for 2,500. So my next play, you know what I'm saying? You tell me that's my number. So I'm putting 2,500 in something. So
sounds fun.
So yeah, sounds real fun. So let's if it do some of those numbers.
Dude,
man,
I can tell you this. Like one of the ones that is definitely going to be a hassle and probably the closest like protege to TARP is going to be Lily. Just because the demand of that medical token is going to be ridiculous.
Oh well, you already know we're gonna be locked and loaded on that one right there. That one I'm going big boy on that one.
Yeah, he said that's a different bag. He said I got a little spare change in my pocket.
Oh yeah,
you gotta have some Lily money. You gotta have the Lily money.
Lily money. That bag's secure.
Yes, sir. We got to pull out some of that Michael Thompson money on that one. Mike Thompson got that different money.
That money smells different, huh?
Boy.
Yeah, Mike Thompson said, "Tom, that bag is different."
Hey, but Terry, you know that when you buy Lily, you're gonna have to use Saitama to buy it.
Got it. That's great. Yes, sir. Trust me, man.
Well, I know my boy Pierre said he was dropping 100K on it.
You know what?
I'm not playing no games.
We not playing either because we definitely close to that number. No.
Well, he said he's putting 50K into it. I'm like, hey, calm down, y'all.
Nah, man. Shoot. Nah, that's the number, bro. Like real talk. I mean, that's what we trying to do in 2022. We need that one.
Hey, as soon as I'm on big dog status, I promise you, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. We're gonna go in there with the same numbers. I'm gonna call you like, Terry, man, you just got richer, didn't you? You gonna be like, yeah.
Man, brother, I can't wait. I told my wife today because, like I said, I still got my other medical supply company, so we still get nice little bags.
Right.
And so I told my wife, I'm like, man, I'm about to put at least, oh, I need to put 30% at least into the scene. So at least of that. So, man, I'm trying to do some stuff, but man, we still talking about how you told me about that tart that night, and then the next day that junk happened. Like that's still the talk. That's still the talk in my household right now.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, I'm like, oh yeah, man, it's gonna be something different, my brother.
Yeah.
And luckily that joint took off. It looked like, I tell everybody, it looked like a stopwatch. Those numbers wouldn't even stop for a little bit. It was like lost a zero, lost another zero. That joint lost 3 zeros within 12 hours.
Hey, so Terry, we actually had the one of the devs on the late night here.
Okay.
Just Moonshot, and he came on and he said that like they smashed like dang near every record out there. They like sold like 94% of all of the circulating supply in 24 hours.
But why? But what happened? Tell me about this coin. Like, why was it so hyped? Like what was it? What's the utility? Like, what's the thing?
I'm gonna tell you my perspective on why I feel like it went like that. One, because Moonshot is one of the more respected people in the community as far as like being able to look on the back end and be able to do a lot of things and figure out things as far as his crypto. He's really smart and intelligent when it comes to creating different things, and also his content. He's all about security and in helping the community. So pretty much his token and the entire guideline for it is to help people avoid rug pulls and losing money within their investments. So that's a big thing. I think the only thing that might be a deterrent to some people is the fact that the name of it is totally a rug pull. So people who do not know how credible Moonshot is might be a little leery as far as like to invest into it until they have seen more content on it or they take the time out to look into it.
The great thing about that name is it's totally a rug pull. It makes you go do research on it, though.
Yeah, it makes you want to look into it.
Because like if you just look at it and don't do your research on it, you're never going to buy it because it's totally a rug pull. Like, oh, I'm not buying. That's fake. But once you go do your research and you realize that, oh my gosh, this project's actually going to go out and and grade and assess other projects to make sure there's no rug pulls.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. But Moonshot, just to kind of give you, he's working with Max on SATA Wallet.
Oh wow!
So the guy's reputation is security. I mean, he works with projects that he comes in and like helps out in like an advisory kind of role, I would say, on a few projects before. But now he's actually come out with his own project. I think that really helped out with that first day launch is just because of his reputation of who he is and what he stands for when it comes to security.
So let me ask you: has any coin ever ran up like that? And then like done it a second time. And done it a second time. We're trying to figure out is there opportunity to double.
Basically you're asking was it too late to invest into the token?
Well, I'm not gonna say too late. I'm gonna say does lightning strike twice in the same spot?
See, it depends on the developments within the token. So right now at this point, I feel like we're reaching a almost kind of a consolidation phase, almost a little bit, just because everybody who knows about it and caught it from word of mouth has bought into it now. Now they have to put something out as far as the actual, token itself. And word of mouth will still, of course, bring it up, you know what I mean? But now it's kind of about the meat and potatoes of the project, I feel like.
Yeah, like the pre-sale
guys. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Just.
I was gonna say like, the pre-sale hype is kind of plateaued now, and so like Cuff said, it comes down to what the project is actually like. What's the use case? Now that utility actually has to kick in, so that people can see that it's an actual legit project and that use case is actually useful.
Yeah, I feel like TARP will be a project that will definitely run again. And it's just going to be a word of mouth, the advertisement, them doing AMAs and really getting the word out about what the project is about and make people really want to go invest time into really looking into the back end of this project and seeing who's behind it. Because he really is, like I said, like a really smart person when it comes to crypto and a lot of the different parts of this business. So he's a trusted person, and that's really what drives a lot of that and what's supposed to come from the token.
Got it. So let me ask you guys a question as experts, right? And again, I know it's not financial advice. We're just talking.
Mhm.
So say a project like TARP. Say you would have put 50K in. 50K turned into 500. 500 turns to 5 million. 5 million turns to 50 million, right?
Mhm.
So that's that 3 zeros, 12 hours. How much of that do you pull out? Because I understand that when you take some out, it does affect the price, or the rest of people start taking profits. But you just made 50 million. What do you take out? How much do you leave?
To me, I'm gonna adjust an answer too. Me personally, that really depends on what your investment strategy is and what is your need for right now. Currently, most people try to along the way, let's just say as you're going up to that position of about 50 million, try to take profits responsibly along the way, so
Mm-hmm.
that you don't end up with a large lump sum and then trying to figure out exactly what you're saying, how to extract it or how to move it or how much you want to move. You've already, as you're going gradually, kind of taking smaller chunks out. That way you don't really affect the integrity of the chart like that, and you're still able to live life the way that you would like to.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
And then go ahead,
it's all
Justin.
about responsible, responsible profit taking. Like you said, taking cherries along the way is probably something. It's probably the way I would go. Um, but then again, I mean, could you just be a kind of a jerk and pull out all 50 mil at once? Absolutely, that's but it would definitely hurt the project,
Mm,
and you know what I mean. So it's kind of one of those things where it's you try to be responsible in your profit taking. That way you can still get your profits, but at the same time not hurt the project.
got it. I see some good comments too from some of the people, man. I see Ashley. She said that's the person she was talking about with the course. Ashley's been a really big help. I appreciate it. Also, man, all your followers, Cuff and Justin, helping and sharing some insight as well. So, man, I appreciate everybody.
Man,
But
you got some great people in this picture.
yeah, you got
Man,
some great people on your squad, man. Proud of you guys, man. Dude, I was telling somebody about you guys today, man. Like I really fool with you guys, man. I'm start sharing you guys a lot more, and so I really love the dialogue. Like I really love the conversation. Some of these channels they just talk, and it's not really conversational in a way where everyday people can really understand. So appreciate you guys and your whole community here, but. So say just go back to that example, 50 million, and I say, hey man, okay, I'm at 50. I want to take 15. Does that still hurt the project?
Justin, I'll take the last one. You take this one if you want.
so if you wanted to take 15, I would probably, taking one large, like taking 15 mil all at once, would definitely bring the price down and hurt a little bit. But if you knew that you wanted to take 15 mil out, you could break it down into a certain, like kind of break it down into increments, and that way you could take out your profits, but do it in a way that it doesn't bring the price down. It maybe just levels it out.
And it helps you also because I feel like you don't get taxed as much on that, because as you bring more out, you get taxed more also. So you
Right.
retain more of your money if you take it out in smaller chunks. Even still with paying the gas fees, it's still going to be a significant amount lower.
Right. But what if, so let me ask you about that tax, since you brought that up, because that was a topic of discussion earlier today. Again, I'm still learning. So that whole tax thing, right? I'm only taxed. I'm not taxed when I sell it, right? I'm only taxed when I move it out of my wallet into my checking account. Is that correct?
Say that one more time. You say you're not taxed when you say it one more time?
Yeah, I'm asking. And do I have to pay a tax when I sell it and it's still sitting in my wallet, or am I
Yes.
taxed when I
You're gonna pay
remove it?
that tax. You're gonna pay that tax as soon as you actually sell it. So they're gonna take a percentage of your actual tokens itself.
I think he's talking about like taxes, like with the government.
Yeah, government. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like as
Government
far as
tax.
like additional money being taken out. Period. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay, hold on. But what taxes are you talking about?
I was talking about. I thought you were specifically talking about that well tax, to whereas you know what I mean. Like you get a little bit more of a price spike as far as like how much you would pay out is leaving the token.
So what does that look like? Say, for example, using TARP as an example.
I mean, to be honest, it depends on the token. I don't. I would have to look into
I
Turbo.
mean, is there a range? Is it
Well
like
checked.
5%, 10%, 20%? Does it go that high or?
I think Saitama was about 10%, but I don't. I honestly do not know what's TARP. I would have to look into that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are helping me out here, man.
If
So I
anybody
appreciate.
knows the tax, I know a lot of people in the chat are familiar with TARP. Like I believe John Taylor is pretty familiar with it also. If you guys know that tax, go ahead and throw it in there.
Okay. Blunder said 15 mil might drain the liquidity depending how much is in it.
Yeah, it depends on the market cap, honestly, and how early the project is. If the project has a small market cap and you take a large sum of money all at once, yeah, that would definitely affect the project. Just because it's not, I mean, the floor is not as stable right now because it's still in an infant stage, pretty much.
Got it.
And what's going on, say Thomas Shane? How you feeling today, man?
Hey man, quick shout out, Zlatan Machine. He made that NFT for me, man. Gotta say, appreciate it, man. That thing is awesome.
And Terry, can you see that picture on the screen?
Well, let me see. I do. I do.
There are so many reasons to why I love this picture. Like, one, you guys all look genuinely happy throughout this. Two, like you look the happiest out of everybody in the picture.
Man, no, we had a good time, man. The gentleman in the front is Justin Mayo.
Okay.
He's the founder of Red Eye Inc. He's been doing that for 16 years. Great gentleman. Man, that guy's heart is so real. You know, we were in his office, man, and he was just sharing his vision and what he's been doing and how he really fights for the community. It's not just the kids, but it's really for the people in the community. You know, sometimes he even goes to, like, say, court for someone, you know, and say, hey, you know, he's in our program, you know, they're getting a job or whatever. I have something lined up for them. So I'm like, man, it's not just the kids, like, you really care. And just to see one of these kids from the community, little baby, you know, was in there with them and just holding on to him, man. Like, you can tell he just has genuine love for that community, man. And he was sharing his vision, you know, to kind of do his own building, because right now he's in the actual Watts Empowerment Center. But his vision is to create his own building, you know, where it has studios and all these other things where, you know, it gives the community things to creatively, you know, put their energy, and which would actually keep a lot of crime and, you know, gang and all that stuff. It would really help diminish that. And so he just won a grant from HUD for $500,000. But I think he's trying to raise another $500,000 or something, a little bit more, to do it. So I said, hey, man, let's connect again, because I'm meeting so many people. Like, I'm meeting a lot of millionaires and billionaires in crypto and traveling a lot right now. And I'm like, man, there's so much money in crypto. I'm like, man, people have to come together and really start making an impact in the world, man. You know, it's just, I've just never seen anything with so much money involved. And, you know, my heart is always impact, man. You know, I was talking to Ariel today, and I'm like, you know, we need to get a list of other things that we can get behind, you know, whether it's, you know, single moms or, you know, people, kids with cancer, or women who, you know, dealing with breast cancer or whatever, man. Just our heart bleeds for impact, man. And, you know, that's why we're really excited about what we're doing too, you know, that division of our company, because it's just so much need here in the world, man, where people really need help. They really need real funding, and they're making a real difference. And I think cryptocurrency is creating that opportunity, man, for companies and for people like you and myself, like, to really to finally make a real difference in the world. You know what I mean? So I know I went off to the left, but just
no, you're good. I always appreciate it when you spread knowledge like that, man. That's real stuff.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I saw somebody in chat a while ago said, Terry, your face is that's a $50 million face right there.
I just won all the money.
That $50 million lotto right there.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
While y'all missing this, somebody need to Photoshop a check right in front of you.
Oh my God. Man, we
just put it right between T's fingers right there.
Oh my God. Hilarious. Yeah, man. We had a great time. Tama Empress was amazing. You see her right there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's such a gem, man. That woman has so much wisdom and so much heart for people. You know, I know she said she missed her flight, and I was talking to her, and she was in her lobby telling somebody about Saitama. She actually signed somebody up and then had them to buy Saitama right there in the lobby of her hotel. And I'm like, yo, you're like a Saitama recruiter out here, man. She's like, okay, that's 85 people. And I'm like, wow, she's done this for 85 people. That's amazing. She's bringing real token holders, to a project. So super dope, man. So she was awesome. Terrence was awesome, of course. See, Michael was awesome, man. That was my right hand. Kwai in the back, dope gentleman. Of course, Ariel. I mean, it was just amazing, man. Amazing time. It's so super funny.
And I definitely would have liked to have been there. It looks like you guys had a ball right there, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks. Hey, so was that did we hit that 10,000 mark?
Oh man, we as a collective, because there were other toy groups too, but as a collective, oh yeah, we were well over 10,000 toys, man. Like that jump was amazing. Last year they were only 5,000. Like this year was insane, awesome, man. And I'm not trying to be funny, but Saitama, we had the best toys there, y'all. Man, we gave the best toys. I'm not even lying, man. I was looking around.
I saw like one kid had an Oculus, one kid had like a hoverboard. Like,
yeah, hoverboards came from us. That's all Saitama people, man. And we bought some, we bought some more. The Oculus we bought from Walmart like 20 minutes before the event started. So we wanted to get something nicer. And it was just really amazing, man. We picked out a kid for that. Because at first they were gonna do a raffle. It was just too crazy to raffle anything off. So Terrence had a hoverboard, Mike had a hoverboard, I had the Oculus. We had a TV too. And so we gave away a TV to a single mom that was there. I was like asking Ariel, like, yo, we need to find a single mom here. I have an affection for single moms, man. For those of you who don't know, who didn't, hear what I would say the first time we connected on with Cuff Show, my mother had me when she was 16 years old. So I see my mother struggle and hustle, and hustle coming up, and we kind of grew up together. So I just have a special place in my heart for single moms. So we were like, hey, I need to find a single mom here. So Ariel was like, okay, we're gonna find somebody. She was like, I think this girl right here. So I walked up to her. I know it was kind of weird. I was like, excuse me, I heard that you're a single mom. You know what I'm saying? And she looked at me and like, yeah. I'm like, listen, we want to do something so special for you. We want to give you this TV. Like, can you use a TV? And she was like, yeah. I was like, listen, we want to do this for you. We appreciate you. Know what you go through as a single mom, man. We just want to bless you, And man, she loved it. So we blessed her with the TV. Found a young kid. We wanted to find it was a couple kids, man, that was trying to snatch it. Now, if Mike wasn't there, I'm telling you, Mike was security, man. I don't know. I think it's Money Magnet. I think that's his.
Yeah, I'm a Money Magnet.
I'm a money. Okay. So I was like, Mike. So at first, Saitama Princess had to give her the Oculus, but these kids was like, sir, give it to me. And they were like trying to grab it out of my hand, like, no. Like, no, y'all gotta wait. There's a whole lot of other toys here. Y'all gotta look around. Because I already had in my mind, I was looking for that kid in his face that felt like that I can, you can feel that emotion in her face. Like maybe they feel like they don't belong there, or they're sad, so I was looking for that kid. I wanted to make somebody's day bright. You know what I'm saying? And so we held on to it, man. We held on to it for about an hour. And so I was like, Ariel, just try to find this kid. So we're walking around, and saw this kid. And man, it was just so good, man. Him and his mom. And man, I think there's a picture out there too.
There is.
That we get get an Oculus.
Yeah, I saw that picture. That was nice. It looked like he really enjoyed that. And real quick, shout out to Michael Thompson saying, yes. Good evening, beautiful family. What an amazing event. And the picture speaks 8,000 words. It really does, though.
Yeah, man. Man, Michael's my brother, man. I'm saying I swear to you, I'm gonna be Michael's shadow. He already knows.
Dude, Mike is probably one of the coolest, laid back, most informational persons that I've ever met in my life, that actually genuinely cares about people and not
he does
something just because he wants to receive something in return. He genuinely cares about people and the outcome of the things that they're going through. And I honestly feel like that's something that really draws me to him, because I feel the same way. And as soon as I get in the financial position to do things of this sort, like I would love to be a Justin Mayo and have an event that I have annually to where I give back to kids, or or like you said, get back to single mothers or whatever it is, just because literally like I stopped today to go get my kids some toys, and I probably think that was probably the most enjoyable time that I've had in some time, just because sometimes this thing gets streaming gets stressful sometimes, you know what I mean? And
Right.
for me to get out the house and get a breath of fresh air, you know what I mean? I'm out there with my girl and I was shopping for toys for the kids, you know what I mean? Just because I'm literally thinking like, man, no, that's not gonna make them smile. No, that don't look fun enough. Yeah, that one right there. You know what I mean? Making those decisions to where I know they're gonna unwrap them and love the decision that I made. So that was my fun filled day today. You know what I mean? So things like that, I really appreciate it.
Man, that's powerful, man. I want to do something, man. In Dallas, and I know Mike is here. And like I told Justin the other day, man, we really serious, man. I think that's gonna be one of our first runs. We are already planning to come to Dallas, man, in January. I'm gonna get with Mike tomorrow. We're actually hitting the road tomorrow. Going up to New York. Michael and I and Terrence and also Saitama conversations up there as well. And I would say anybody else that's part of the Wolfpack, if you're in New York, hit us up. What? Not any part, just like Manhattan, like you said, if you're in that area, DM us, man. We'll love to maybe grab a coffee or something like that. But we're gonna be up there talking some Saitama business and sharing some stuff. So we're already hitting the road, doing exactly what Mike wanted to do in the beginning, and we just starting out this way. We're actually renting a car and driving up. But in January, we are planning to come out to Dallas. We're gonna figure out the date, but we do have some relationships out there already. Me and my medical supply business too. Michael has some relationships there, and Justin, I know you're there. So we had to get together, man, and plan some type of get together. So Saitama Wolfpack get together, so maybe we get Mike in the room and educate and share a little bit, something like that.
Most definitely. I was actually talking. Michael was on the stream earlier, and I was telling him, man, for Alexa's birthday was this weekend. We went to this new place, and man, we both said afterwards that when y'all come to Dallas, this is the place we want to take y'all. We want to go here. So, man, we got a place for you, and man, it's going to be a good time. And I got a place that we can hold, a couple hundred people, and have a real, maybe a real sit down education, type of meet and greet type situation.
That's cool, man. That's for sure. But let's definitely circle up and talk about that, because as you can see, we're definitely very serious. Mike was not playing; he was talking about that tour. So we got some things planned. We got Miami in January. We got Dallas January. That's definitely happening for sure. And of course, we got Dubai in March. So we're already looking at tickets for that. And actually, Ariel, she was looking for flights today and saw that it's only a round trip tickets are only $700 or something round trip for the conference that Saitama's doing in Dubai.
Wow.
And it's only $700, man, round trip for the tickets. And hotel, we still checking on hotels and stuff, but I think it's gonna be great. We're gonna network, and I think anything that's coming down the pike in crypto, for me and us as a company, we want to be on the cuffs of all that. Like, what's happening, what's the opportunities, what's the software, what's the platforms, what's happening, what's the moves. We're trying to connect with gaming companies. As you know, we try to connect our celebrity kind of like clientele to different crypto-based ventures. And so yeah, man, it's just gonna be a great time. I've never been out the country. I've always been too scared to. So this is gonna be great for me. My first time, leaving the country. So I'm excited.
Hey, let me know how that is. I ain't left the country either. As soon as you leave from America, just let me know how the air smell out there.
Man, me and Cup were actually talking about how, if we get it, man, Dubai would be awesome to get to. It's a bucket list for me, just to be able to go there and see it. But man, that'd be very cool to be able to get to go to that bad boy.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm trying to figure out what Mike doing while Mike ain't on this Zoom. I mean, on this this video. What Mike doing, man?
I don't know what my brother's doing.
Right now, he's probably 2 fists deep in a bucket of chicken somewhere.
Dude, I literally just got out my own pan of chicken, so I can say absolutely nothing from that.
Love it. Tell Mike, get out the mirror, man. You pretty, Mike. Come on,
Right. He adding a little bit more curl juice, at the top.
man. Must start calling him Pretty Mike. Come on, Pretty Mike.
Man, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. That man right there, definitely a special individual that's trying to make changes within things.
Man, and he actually was. I always hate talking about Mike because he just got a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people do that, man.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. So I don't want to feel like every time I come in here like I'm talking about Mike, but it's as a man, I'm 42 years old and meeting a lot of people, man, and I'm very intentional in my relationships.
Right.
So like when you actually really meet people who are who they are, like you meet people on social or YouTube, and it's like one way, and you meet them in person, and they're different. Mm-hmm. Man, Mike is even better in person.
Facts.
He is though, low key. He really is. And low key, he made me laugh so hard. I had to cry about it. You know what I'm saying? I had my eyes just get moist, bro. The joke was it was just well timed and it was too funny. I just couldn't. I don't know, man. It was something about he funny as hell in person. I cannot lie to you.
Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is, dude. We be messing with him. No, Terrence is his best friend. Terrence, man.
Oh my God, that's my
man.
Terrence is funny too.
When they together, oh my God, man, when they are together, it's like so cool to see two best friends like joke on one another, man. It's like, oh, okay, and
like
so
that
funny.
You can definitely tell that bond is real and very strong between those.
You're talking to Terrence, you know what it is. You can see what it like. He let Mike do what he do, but at the same time, y'all ever had that friend that was that protector? You know,
yes, sir.
Over you know what I'm saying, just to make sure everything is situated. It's like, yeah, you go do you be the man of the hour, but it's like, man, I got your back regardless to whatever goes on throughout this situation, and you just get that immediate vibe from him, like he's just a solid individual. Also,
that's a true story, man. Terrence is definitely like that, man. I remember the first time I met him when we were all in Vegas, and I was like, "What you do?" He didn't want to say nothing. He was just like, "Man, I'm here for Mike. I'm just here. I'm just a friend." So he's like, "It ain't about me. It's my boy." We out here. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty cool, man. And getting to know Terrence, man, he's such a blessed soul as well. He loves to give back to the community as well. He does also a lot of impact work where he is, and just a really great guy, man. We're gonna have a great time on the road tomorrow to New York, and just really, really excited, man. But Terrence always joking on Mike when if you guys hear a lot when Mike talk, Mike be like, what was it he was talking about? Did he use the word really? Like something he said, I can't remember what it was. But Mike has a flow, and it's a flow. You would really think that Mike has a script somewhere because it's so good and it flows with it. I'm like, is he reading off the screen? He done said this thing 12 times today, And this guy, he got a script. It can't be that good. Ain't no way, man. This brother is that good. I said, God dog, I'm jealous. God dog it, Mike. Had to be the pretty hair one.
He definitely is a smooth talker. He definitely can definitely calm a situation down and put things into perspective for you.
Absolutely, man. Somebody said hit the like if you want to kick the Certic in the ass. Yo, I wish I could like it from here, man. God, we need a like bot. That's how I feel. Come on, Certic.
Man, 95. We almost there. I feel like we may see some type of action going into the weekend, maybe.
Man, what if Saitama went crazy and hit 3 zeros just out the blue, like bling, 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 bling?
First of all, I can tell you exactly in order how that's gonna happen, but I want one of my favorite people in here while I tell y'all exactly how it's going to happen if that happens. So let's go ahead and bring in this gentleman, my brother, the one that you were just speaking of, that great gentleman. Mike, how you feeling today, man?
Did somebody call me? Did I hit my name somewhere?
Yes, sir.
What's good, brother?
What's up, family?
That's pretty Mike.
What's going on?
You got out the mirror, man. You got the mirror.
I'm finished. They turned the lights out on me in there.
Hey
Hey,
man, we're
Mike.
missing you, brother. We're missing you on here, man.
Yeah, I'm telling
Man,
you, was
I
late
saw
to
that
the
picture.
party.
I saw that picture you posted of that Spider-Man suit. Oh, I
How
don't know if
fitting.
you saw that on his Twitter, but oh my goodness, that thing is funny. And I don't know where you found a picture of me in a Spider-Man suit like that, but I need
Man.
I need
Dude,
some something back, a kickback on that one or something, because that's
man,
me from a side view.
that thing was funny, man. I couldn't resist. That thing was funny. What's going on? Everybody good? Everybody happy? Everybody excited? What's the deal?
nothing too much, man. You know, the usual cases, man. Just talking about realistic things, real life things, and especially he told us about the toy drive and how Terry feels about giving back, and how you guys are kind of traveling to make a difference and change and a lot of different things. So pretty much where we left off. Then Tori actually asked me a question. No, Tori, I'm saying Tori. Terry actually asked me a question. What exactly would I do if say time I lost 3 zeros? And I literally think possibly losing my mind might be one of the scenarios right there. Laying down or face first would probably be directly after that, because I don't want to cry on myself. So I'm just cry. I gotta expel all of that. Then I'm gonna dance for a little bit. I'm gonna dance with the kids. My
Man.
So we go to the living room and we gonna dance, and then I'm gonna bring her ball pit out. She can jump in that. Yeah, it's gonna be a palooza. Chocolate milk and sparkling wine everywhere.
My
I love it.
goodness. 3 zeros. Woo. Lord have mercy.
Man.
But it's on the way. It's on the way. No question. What a moment, man.
Hey Mike.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear what I was talking about? I said you always feel like every time I hear you talk, I feel like you got a script somewhere. You be doing the calls. I said, is that brother that good?
Dude.
Dog. I was like, he's so smooth. Like, where you want me to send our money to? Where do we send the money?
Man, I'm trying to keep up with you, man. Making it happen, all these giant connections and deals and all kind of stuff. I got to put a telescope on you just to keep my eye on you, man. You're always moving and shaking somewhere.
Man, but if I can talk like you, I really be moving and shaking.
Well, you feel me? Well, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, man.
Hey, Chris Bruno, what's good, man?
Look, I'm telling you, this mic right here. Yes, ma'am. I know you stay in the igloo, but I know you need these 3 bags of salt. I know there's something that you can do with it, ma'am.
Something. We're gonna figure something out here. Something.
Yo, my best. I would love for people in the chat to share your best Michael Thompson line, y'all. Share your best Michael Thompson.
Do
line.
I have one?
Yes.
Can we?
Hey, Cub. Oh, go ahead. Say, Cub.
Can we kick out, like, you can't put "It's on the way"? Because I feel like that's way too easy.
That's the one, huh?
Right. You gotta eliminate "It's on the way" because that's too simple. You gotta
oh my God!
It's like saying "Life's like a box of chocolates."
Y'all, I want some people to share their best Michael Thompson line. I'm gonna share my best Michael Thompson line. I love it when Mike always say, what did he say? He said, "This one is gonna reward you for the one you missed." He'd be like, "This one is like Microsoft and such and such. It's like Apple when such and such. It's like Amazon."
Shoot!
When he says that is my favorite Michael Thompson line. That is my favorite one, and he is always in order. What's the order, Mike? Give it to me one time, Mike.
And now I'm gonna be self-conscious, man. Now I'm gonna be monitoring my words. Like, did I say that already?
No, we love it. We love it because when you say that, I visualize it. Like, yeah.
Hey, listen.
Apple. Yeah, it's like
hey.
Microsoft. Yeah, that's it. This the one.
Hey, Terry, this is the one that's gonna pay you back for all the ones that didn't work.
That's the line right there. That's the line.
That's it. That's it.
I believe that thing, man.
Christine said, "I'm gonna start this protein on Monday."
Hey, if that ain't a classic line right there, hey, Christine took it back. Hey, she know them beginning quotes, Mike.
Monday.
You talking about Big Craig?
Oh,
boy, hey, Big Craig, boy, that's then like my boy on Friday right there, man. What you mean?
Man, that's Debo.
Randolph said, "No, Henoch, I'm a boy." Oh my
man.
goodness!
I'm a boy.
I am.
Oh man.
You can't just be jumping on me like that. We literally froze the screen with him on your belly button. I just didn't understand it. I'm like, so he just latched on like that.
Man, that
So
little
glad
dude
there's
strong,
video.
man.
I'm so glad there's a video.
I
Oh,
love this one. Somebody
Boy.
said, when preparation meets opportunity, you get a breakthrough. Let's go.
I
Exactly.
know that's real.
What's up, man?
I love it.
I will
love
say
it.
my favorite Michael saying that I've heard so far that is that I probably use the most and put into the most practice is "Don't block your blessing."
How about that one?
He said that a long time ago in the very, very beginning stages of. To be honest, I was talking to Cuff, and I just happened to be kind of being a sponge listening. But he said, "Don't block your blessing," and the sooner you broke it down, like people are blessed to bless others, and by you, not accepting it, you're kind of blocking the blessing. So, don't block your blessing. So, man, that's been one thing that's definitely stuck with me the most.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I believe that thing. My mom had taught me that one.
Yeah, you had to set me straight, Mike. I ain't gonna lie.
Huh?
I said you had to set me straight, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was just giving it out. I'm getting everything away. I'm like, man, I felt like it was God will replace these things. Maybe I'm helping somebody that really, really, really needs this thing. You know what I mean? Even though I can use some things myself, I just wanted to help somebody else.
Dude, well, in order to be able to be in that position to help somebody else, like we both can't be drowning. You know what I mean? Somebody got to come out. So in essence, in order for me to help you out, I have to come out too. So in that regard, don't block it. I heard that joking in church, man. Said the guy was in the middle of the ocean and the boat, started to sink, and he prayed to God, God, please save me, help me. I believe in you. Save me, help me. Another boat come along. He said, no, don't worry. God is going to come down and save me. Boat pull off. Then a helicopter comes. No, don't worry. God is going to save me directly. Then an airplane come by. No, don't worry. God is going to save me. God going to save me directly himself. The guy drowns, goes to heaven, and he asks God, I've been serving, I've been believing, I've been trusting. Why didn't you come down and save me? And God said, I did. I sent you a boat. I sent you a plane. I sent you a helicopter. I've been saving you all along. You got to take it. Come get it. That's the blessing. It's your blessing.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. I believe that thing. My mom had to set me straight with that one, man. I was the same way, cuz. Same way. I was great at giving, but I couldn't receive, man. I could be dying on the inside, man. Like, no, you need some help. No, I'm okay. I'm good. Could be starving.
Knowing you need the help, like, man, I could really use that gas money. I could really use that $20 bill. I could really whatever it is, but like that
dude,
boy inside was, nah, I'm good. I got it. I'll figure it out.
Exactly. That was me. It's like, why are you trying to figure it out when it's already been worked out?
Right.
All right.
Really.
Man, we headed to New York tomorrow.
Well, y'all going around the world.
Yeah, we're going to New York City tomorrow to connect up with Hip Hop Gamer and some other things, some other business connections that we have up there. He's doing amazing, connections and just his mindset into Saitama and some of the assets that he's bringing to the table. We want to collectively put that together with some things that we're doing, and it's going to be unbelievable. 2022 is going to be ridiculous for Saitama. And just again with Terry, I don't know Terry, where did you go? What happened? Did you lose battery power, or what you doing, man?
He says he's coming back. I just talked to him right now. He says he's gonna pop back in.
Gotcha. He must be at the drive-through or something somewhere. But yeah, we headed to New York tomorrow to spend the day there and work some stuff out and get some things cracking. So looking forward to just first of all spending that time together, and then at the same time, going out there and making a difference. So New York, here we come. So if there's anybody in the New York area that's in the Wolf Pack, You know, hit us up. Hit us up. Maybe we grab something to eat or something. You know, I'm always down for that.
Yes,
Man.
he is.
Man, food tasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be like, what's going on?
That's right. We gonna find a spot. We gonna find some spots in
Yes,
New York
we
to eat. You already
Yes, we
know.
are.
I heard New York got some pretty decent spots to eat, actually.
Oh yeah.
Hit the bodegas.
No
Hey,
question.
look, that is such a word from out there, bodega. Like my
Bodega.
buddy from New York. I saw he's I was bodega. Okay, I'm like, we don't use that word out here. The corner store.
Corner store.
We
We used to have another word for it when I was younger, man. It's not appropriate to use it now, but it was a certain demographic who always owned the corner stores.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're speaking of.
Already. Yep. You already know. Not appropriate.
Already. Not appropriate.
Yep.
But it's good. It's the thing.
Definitely hit the like button, guys. And show a little bit of support. If you guys can subscribe and check in, guys, definitely good content and good information. I feel like, and great vibes and great people that we have around. So,
and don't forget, if you like the information, there is that little blue join button right next to that subscribe. If you would like to become a monthly member to the Cup and the Dip show with no friends, I'm pretty sure that's the name. No, but he does have memberships. If you want to check those out, he got a couple of different options.
Indeed.
But yeah, I was telling Terry a while ago that we talked about that place that I had for dinner the other night. That as soon as y'all get to Dallas, we're gonna go try that spot out. So
yeah, so you said it was somewhere across the street too.
Yeah, so I mean it's right next to the Bob's Steakhouse. So I mean Chop House. So it's it's good if I'm saying, hey, let's go to the place next to Bob's.
Then that must be the spot, and that's the spot we gonna hit.
It was nice. It was nice.
Y'all go get steaks like that together. Y'all gotta at least take pictures of y'all steaks before y'all tear them down. I feel like I was there with y'all. I would like to feel like I got a little grease on my shirt if y'all don't mind.
I know that's real.
How about you just come make it happen and eat it in person?
Hey,
how about that?
Look. I'm gonna tell you this. Say time to do this. Supposed to, my brother. I'm gonna meet you down there. We're gonna go to the rib house first. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, we can get
I'm with the rib house. I'm with the rib house.
Oh yeah.
Terry, we missed Mastro's, man. That was the spot I wanted to hit in LA. I missed that twice in a row.
Man, I know, man. I think is there one in Miami? Might be one in Miami.
It's very possible. It sounds like it should be one in Miami.
Exactly.
Let me tell y'all about Miami. First of all, I went there one time and it didn't even feel like I went there because I wanted to go back to my hotel room because I was unprepared for the prices. Well, I went to go eat somewhere and it wasn't no numbers on the menu. I'm like, man, look, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna give me a cheeseburger. They was like, fries with it. I'm like, nah, don't even bring me no fries, big fella. Just bring me a water.
It's a water. Oh shoot!
Look, you don't even have to bring me no lemon, my brother. I feel like y'all charge for the lemon because ain't nothing on the menu. It's a water and water with lemon. I don't know why.
Oh man,
everything a la carte, right? Even the ice.
Well, when I tell you, they brought the bill, and I was like, nah, bro, this probably her bill back there. I'm like, this ain't even mine. This can't be mine, bro. All I got was a cheeseburger and some water. I know she got something extravagant kind of looking, but
that's funny.
Hey, look, that was when I found out. I'm like, you need a little bit of money to do this. I thought you can just travel and attempt to have fun. Oh, you need some money for this.
Couple dollars on that thing, boy.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
Yeah, man. Now Mastro is one of my spots, man. I love that place. Terry, the last time I was in Beverly Hills in California at Mastro's, it was with Terrence, and he's got a funny story to tell you about that. Oh
man, I can't wait to hear that one.
Dude, crazy. It was with Terrence in Beverly Hills.
He tell a good story. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. He be hitting you with the punchlines. You think you know what's about to happen. Then he hits you with another funny punchline out of nowhere, boy. His storytelling is just real.
Man, that dude is crazy, man. Like his perspective and just the where he finds humor in things, dude, that dude is crazy, man.
He made me laugh. I'm telling you, it's you and him really, like, my chest and my back start to, I don't know, y'all be having spasms in my back. I'm laughing too hard, Mike.
Dude, our sense of humor is off the chain. I'm silly first before anything. If you get to know me, like man, probably the things that probably most people don't think is funny, I'll find something funny in it, or at least it's funny to me.
And definitely, guys, if you see a fake Sadam ass app on the Apple Store, please do not put those seed phrases in that thing.
Reports.
Wow.
It's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Wow. Whew.
Yeah.
So
if you see it out there, please report it.
I don't want anybody to lose any money out there, guys. So the Sadam ass is not out. You're not making early. You're not beating anybody. You're just beating yourself.
That's right. It is not out yet. Official Saitama. Saita Mask. It is not out yet. Believe me, when it's out, you will know. Officially, you will know.
Oh yeah, and be careful out there, guys. It seems that they said COVID was having a spike again as far as
I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Y'all go out there with a gas mask. I don't know if y'all need me to send you one, but I got a Home Depot close.
Yeah, listen, my grandmother is telling me it's the Omicron. Man, I said that joint sound like a Voltron joint. Like, what is that? That's the Omicron.
What in the world is that?
Transformer.
That's the Transformer, man. That's the spark of life. Omicron. I say, God, dog, where they get these names from, man? I just hear it in my head like the Omicron. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like, what is this? What is this, man?
Oh man, it's like a movie title,
man. Exactly. The Omicron.
The Omicron.
I just hear it. I hear Optimus Prime saying it, man. Like
coming to a theater near you.
The Omicron.
Man.
Well, this is a good question. How do you know? How do they know which one is fake if it looks real? I would say just because it's not out right now. That's the thing, and I guess reporting it before it comes out is a good way to dodge it. Then I would just look for. I'm pretty sure there's going to be pictures and some type of description that you will actually be able to determine which one is real and which one is fake.
Here's the best way to know which one is real and which one is fake. Go to the official Saitama outlets, whether it's the website, the Twitter, and follow those. Because when it goes live, it will be out on all of the official channels that you're able to get onto. So if you don't see it on any of the official channels, just assume that it's fake until you do see. Once it's on Sadam, the website, then that's when you know it's real. So that's how I would. That's the process I would use to tell the difference. If it's out right now, it's fake. If it's not on Sadam, it's fake. So the time when we see that it comes out on Sadam on the website, on Saitama, the website, then you'll know that one's the real one.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Chris says, I see it in the Apple Store right now. Yeah. Well, people were trying to get over on people. Of course they are. They're trying to capitalize on the fact that it's about to come out. It's at 95%. So now people are kind of thirsty to kind of get in there early when they're not paying attention to the facts. Dude, it would have been circulated around all of these YouTube pages, Twitter,
exactly,
and everywhere else on Earth.
As much as I love talking to Mike and Terry, I promise you, if Sadam was out right now, we would be having a conversation about Sadam right now, and probably not like what steakhouse we want to go to in Miami.
Oh man, oh no, nobody's talking
like,
about
man.
Like, so let me tell you,
how many how much? Yeah, man, the Sadam saw this running right now. That's all the conversation I'm trying to have, man.
No doubt.
Those good vibes when you just feel like you're being successful and your plan came to flourishing. I feel like you waited, and that time you waited paid off.
No doubt about it. And you will see that chart exploding.
Mm-hmm. And I got time for that. Somebody bought 196 Ethereum worth earlier. That's that big candle you see.
Wow.
Yeah. So somebody knows something about something.
Somebody's positioning just right, aren't they?
I'm telling you, well, then people be telling me, well, not people, man. A wise man telling me to follow the money. You know what I'm saying?
Follow them dollars. Success leaves clues.
I'm telling you, there's no way that people are putting millions and thousands upon thousands of dollars into something that's not going to work or has no progress coming in the future. Right. What is this? A savings account? A savings account that goes down and that is that volatile? You know what I mean? That it just keeps going up and down, up and down. I don't want no savings account like that. I want
Yeah, that's real.
and to not go down. If anything, if it's just gonna go up, yeah, I'll put it in something like that. Like if it's adding
Right.
interest to it, as far as like how staking would or something like that, yeah, that's cool. But nah, they go down.
Crazy, man. So much stuff coming and so much, the craziest part, and I continue to think about it. I think about it every day, man. It's just every new person I meet or every new opportunity we have and new wallet and new people that we're sharing this with, it's amazing to know, to be in this position, to know what's coming and to know what's about to happen. Man, I feel so good for everybody. I just feel so good for, being in a position to be able to just bring people together to like share something with them that is going to be of great value and great worth. And even the ones that we've kind of been trucking along together with, to just know that the difference that's going to be made, the impact that this is going to have on people's lives. What a position to be in. And Cuff and Justin, Terry, all of us and everybody in the chat, if you've ever shared this with just a single person and they took advantage of it, gosh, you got to feel amazing knowing the impact that you could have on somebody's life, with this opportunity, with this moment, and then to contribute to it. That's what makes it so, awesome to just go to work, to go to work. And if I got to travel to LA, let's do it. Tomorrow we're heading up, going to New York. Let's do it. We're heading to Dallas, going, whatever it takes to make that difference. It's just what a moment. What an opportunity. I just feel so privileged and proud to be a part of something that's this powerful and to witness the success that all of us inevitably will have. It feels amazing, man. That's the energy. I don't know what time we get up and leaving in the morning for New York, but I probably won't even go to sleep, man. I'm too excited, man. Too happy. Too good.
Just out of curiosity, just asking it to the panel. So just looking at the chart, somebody might say, okay, you told somebody to look at Saitama, they're gonna be like, yeah, Saitama's down right now. Why would I invest in Saitama if it's down right now? What is going to make this better? Where is the direction going? And how do you describe and talk somebody through that situation?
Is this me or anybody?
Well, that's Michael Thompson.
Anybody?
Go ahead, brother.
Who's that?
You're ready.
Anybody, just what I mean. Somebody's discouraged right now. It's like either they made an investment at a little bit higher point, their money went down, and it's like they're trying to figure out if they want to pull their money out because the chart is currently down right now, or you know what I mean, like just a situation where they kind of want to invest, they're on the fence, but they don't know because the chart's down and it's been down for a little bit. How would you talk to them?
I've said this, and people have called and asked me the question. And I said, the chart may be down, but the utility is not down. The opportunity is not down. The dev team is not down. The outreach and the things that we're doing is not down. Nothing is down. The only thing that may be down is just the reflection of the chart immediately. But you didn't get into this thing today to expect it to go through the roof tomorrow, did you? I mean, that's not even reality in a lot of cases, right? But the reality of that we're living in right now is the fact that I never panic when I see the chart. When I see the chart down, I never panic when I see the chart down, because I know the main infrastructure of what this chart is built off. I know that hasn't changed. As a matter of fact, that's just getting stronger. And you're exactly right, Ashley. When I look at the holder count, when the holder count continues to grow, that's the more specific identifier of health, of stability, of strength. Is you don't see the holder count going down, you see that thing continuing to go up, right? You look at what's in the pipeline, what's coming. We haven't launched the main utility yet. I mean, what are we, 95% of the way done, right? In that regard, at least that perspective. So in this regard, all you're doing is positioning yourself. I look at it as the chart down as a wonderful opportunity. It's a wonderful opportunity to kind of reset the clock to where if you felt you got in a little late, right? because now it looks like it's a little different than what it was before. Now you can actually go in, and now this gives you a chance to get more for less. Everything is on sale, you know. So even if your I guess wherever your initial investment is, the value of it may be down, but you haven't lost a thing in what your asset is. The asset and the value is two different things. The asset is your tokens. The asset hasn't gone down. As a matter of fact, the asset has gone up. It's just the value at this moment hasn't quite caught up with the utility, hasn't quite caught up with all the things that we have coming down the pipeline. So this is about positioning right now. And that's what you have to look at. It's the positioning that you're putting yourself into. Nothing has changed with the value of anything that makes this project overall as powerful as it is, and certainly as powerful as it will be when it officially launches. So all you've done just now is just position yourself even better. So at this point, even when you see it go down, that's opportunity. You know, if you're a trader, right, then you would be concerned. But if you're an investor doesn't get concerned about this. Investor get excited about it because now you know to invest more. We're investing.
Yeah, that dollar cost average then will definitely help you get a little bit more money, because you got to think about it. If it's a solid project and it goes down, which at any given time, a crypto project can go down anywhere from 50 about 80%, depending on what it is. And sometimes there are situations like that. People panic and see red lines on the chart because they're watching on the 1 minute chart and it looks like a big line, and they panic and they sell.
Right.
Because that red line is too big. It's over with. The project is going down. You know what I mean? So you
Right,
gotta
right.
get before it sinks. You know what I mean? But does anybody else have any output on that subject? If not, I actually have another question ready.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can sum it up in 3 words.
Just three words?
Yes, that's what I would tell them.
Okay.
Cuff the dip.
There it is.
I like that.
That's the one. No question.
That's what you gotta do. You get those gains all the way up. You know your project is solid. It's going back up, right? If it's a solid project, some people sold, but there will be more people. There's always going to be a demand for a solid project, and there's not the mass majority of the world into this, and they're starting to get integrated into crypto. So what are they going to look for? A solid project that they know they're not going to lose their money. Because honestly, coming into crypto, I know at least everybody within this chat done had at least one rug pull or one project where you be like, man, where did my money go? Is it still money? Can I sell?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like just all of those different situations to where you had to have learning experiences.
No question. Yeah, man. It just happens. It's one of those things. But we are totally secure in this spot, in this regard, with this project. It's amazing. Too many good people, too many great hearts, too much transparency, you know, too much progress over this period of time, too many records broken to be anything less than massive. And again, have not even officially and completely launched our main utility. It's just, man, I can't wait. I'm so fired up about that. So the chart has absolutely no effect on my emotional state. None at all. None.
Exactly. And it's one of those things, you know, kind of on that point, you know, it's like, you know, when in doubt, zoom out. You know, look at everything that we've, you know, from where we started to where we are today. And then you ask, you know, what catalyst do we have coming up? I mean, we have literally dang near every catalyst possible still to come.
Yeah.
Our own use case, exchanges. I mean, it's everything is still in front of us, headed our way, coming down the road. So, I mean, I would tell people to zoom out, but it also, you know, I say this all of the time, and I'll continue to say, you know, it comes down to, you know, plan your trade. You know, it's one of those things, like Michael said, if you're an investor, you're not worried about it. If you're a trader, you know, you're doing the day-to-day trading. That's when, you know, you can really get into it and make yourself sick looking at the day-to-day. But, you know, plan your trade, and then afterwards trade your plan. So if you already have a plan that you want to do with your investment, the day-to-day doesn't affect that. You know what I mean? It's the overall outlook on the project. So I mean, I think it really comes down to, you know, having a solid plan before you get into that investment, and then once you get into that investment, you know, trade your plan. You know, stick to your plan, and it really helps take away the emotion, the emotional connection to that investment. And when you know you've got a plan, and that plan is is down in the future, so you don't have to worry about the now right now because you know where we're headed.
Hey, Justin, just to expand on that just a little bit, I don't know if it's because of the environment that I grew up in, but I was taught, it might not be right, but I was taught to not act off of my emotions because that's so weakness is not something that you like. That is it's frowned upon in the area that I stay in, as far as like acting on your emotions and being an overly emotional person. So me detaching my emotions from certain things via, of course, the crypto, it was easy for me because it's like I'm used to it. A lot of people are not used to that, so they act off of their emotions because that's what they're used to doing in their normal life. And a lot of people are not able to detach themselves from a situation, especially when it has monetary value to it, because they feel like they're either supposed to get rich or, you know what I mean, something along that line. Just a significant amount of money is supposed to come out of this in a small amount of time, and if not, it's a panic type of situation.
Right.
Right.
Sure.
And it's one of those things where, like, like you're saying, weakness for you is something. Like for me, it's, I've never seen the amount of dollars that I've never seen this amount of money. So it's one of those, it's really, really tempting, and that emotional pull to want to touch, to take profits and to put some of that money in your actual bank
account. That's a bit of a weakness, though, in a sense, wouldn't you say? Just to have a rebuttal because you have a weakness because you see way more money than you're normally looking at. That doesn't mean that you're supposed to take that money and ruin your financial freedom just because you have a little bit right now. It's about having a lot in the future, not a little bit right now.
Exactly.
Sure.
Hey, hip hop gamer in the building. Hip hop gamer.
Where is he at?
What?
Yo.
And all love always, y'all. That's say that.
What's
Say
up?
That's say
Hip hop. We gonna see you tomorrow. Hip hop. We coming up to see you, man. Shoot me that address, brother. We coming up. We
Hip hop.
We leaving early in the morning too.
Man, we coming up top, brother. Coming up top.
Yes, sir.
My dude. Yo, when I tell y'all, in my lifetime, I've met some folks in my lifetime, but the energy level, the consistency, the dedication, hip hop gamer, let me tell you what, that dude right there, I always look forward to him answering my call. Because when he does, I hear all the time, yo, Big Mike, what's up, my dude? He says it like that every time, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you,
that's
hip-hop.
definitely what's up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's my dude.
Gotta get that man on here. I gotta message him again, try to link up with you, man. Try to get you on here, man. I know everybody would love to hear that energy, also, man.
Man, when hip hop, you gotta prepare. Like if you call it hip hop, I don't care if you have a bad day. Do not bring that to a call with hip hop. Let me tell you.
I know that's right.
You better have that energy ready. Have it ready.
Yeah.
Hold on. I see Justin's better half behind him. Hey,
Where?
how you doing, lady?
Hi.
How are
Alexa.
you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Doing fine. Pleasure to put this
It's real that I actually have a girlfriend. Here's Hey Alexa.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Love.
So, did Justin tell you we're coming out there to see you guys and hang out a little bit?
Yes. He did. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love it. We're excited.
Can't wait to see you. I got lots of friends in Dallas.
That's what we're going to talk about. Winewood.
Oh yeah, we went for my birthday on Friday. It was really good.
What type of food do they have?
Steak.
Oh, okay, we're there.
That's what I got. I got steak.
I
don't know what else. I honestly
Hey,
I
Mike.
opened the menu, saw steak. Boom, there it is. Put the menu down.
Hey, Mike, he didn't need to say anything else after he said that.
Say no more. We in. You can make them reservations now. We in.
I know they have steaks and charcuterie boards. That's all I know.
I don't know what charcuterie board is, but I'm gonna eat that too.
Hey, Mike, I wasn't even going to eggs, Mike. Look, charcuterie. Well, I can't even say that. Well, I think, man, your palate just has to be built for what you're trying to say. I don't eat that, so that's probably why I can't say it.
Man,
I don't know what it is. If it's on the plate, it's gonna get ate.
It's got like meats and cheeses and like little fruits and like it's one of them bougie things that like I've never had ever in my life until I started dating a certain someone.
Is that what it is? Well, you're dating up, so that's a good thing. You're
Thanks.
dating
You're
up.
welcome.
Thanks.
It's like an adult Lunchable.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like meats
Well-
and cheeses and crackers.
Shoot. I don't know what it is either, but we gonna eat it. I'll tell you what.
I don't know what it is. I
I
just
don't
take
know
the
if I
meat and put it on the cracker.
I don't know if I feel comfortable paying for a Lunchable outside. Like, do you have
That
to pay
right?
it off, or it just comes on the plate?
It comes on one of them like boards that's like
Yeah, 'cause
fancy. Like
if they bring
An
me
expensive Lunchable.
a Lunchable,
Yes.
Really?
a problem.
it is one expensive Lunchable, I'll tell you that much. But it's got like some fancy like exotic meats and cheeses and stuff.
What?
Do they have Gouda?
Oh, okay.
Who?
Gouda.
Gouda cheese.
Oh yeah, I'm still cracking up on the one expensive Lunchable.
Oh man.
They have like candied bacon.
Man, that bacon is like caramelized candy bacon.
Hey, so
Yeah.
what was
Oh
better?
wow, Mike,
The
Man,
buffet?
remember
Was
that
that
bacon?
better?
Huh?
I said that bacon in LA, that bacon at the griddle restaurant.
Man, when I tell you I could have ate a whole pack of that myself.
Hey, Cuff, the bacon
Anything
reminded
bacon
me
is
like
good.
it was like the closest thing to that bacon we had at Caesar's buffet.
Oh,
Ooh,
But it was like
Love it.
caramelizing and like candied and like, oh man.
man, y'all making me hungry. You're gonna make me leave before December is over. I ain't gonna wait till January.
Exactly. I'm looking around like, don't I got some leftovers from Outback around here? Like, yeah.
Know what I
fried
mean?
chicken.
Dude, can't go wrong. Steak or fried chicken, hard to go wrong with me.
Facts.
I know
Or
that's
chicken
right.
fried chicken, man. I love chicken fried chicken.
Right.
Chicken fried
Fried
chicken.
steak. Man.
Man,
Well, I just wanted to come say hi. I'm leaving. But it's
Well,
good to
good to
see you all.
see you.
Bye. I'll see you guys soon.
See you next month.
And
Ring.
bacon is a man's quickest.
It is
I
a
think that's
man's
the real
quickest.
thing.
Facts. That is the realest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Here's the thing. Like, I don't think I can live a life without bacon, especially not in the morning time. Not near a glass of orange juice and eggs. Of course not, man. Where is the bacon at?
Oh, orange.
Where is the bacon?
I got friends that say they don't eat pork, and I'm like, how do you survive?
Yep.
How do
I
you
get it.
survive?
Let me walk her out real quick. I'll be right back.
Do your thing, man. We got it. We got it. Yeah, man. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go travel and ready to eat and take my family everywhere. We experience everything all together. Man. So we going to New York tomorrow. What hip hop are you still on? If you are, where are we eating tomorrow? That's what I want to know. Where we eating? What you got on deck? Where we eating?
Mike, I'm gonna dive back into my chicken. That's what I've been trying. I can smell it. It's a breeze of chicken just going around and a little bit of mild sauce. I don't know if you're familiar with that mild sauce, my brother.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm familiar with all things chicken, man. All things chicken. But it's all right. The first of the year, I'm gonna restructure. I know I was saying next Monday, but first of the year for sure. First Monday of the new year for sure.
Oh yeah, it's okay. So Bucko actually sent me with a what that looks like. It literally
What?
looks like a damn high class Lunchable.
What?
Like the I'm gonna send it to
What's it called again?
boy. I'm gonna spell it for you, my brother.
Uh-oh.
I know
Here
about
come trouble.
my girl can't say ambulance to save her life. This might be one of them words that's just not for me.
Ambulance.
Yeah, like look, it's called I'm not going to CHARCUTERIE.
Man, you lost me at CHR. Everything after that, I already lost how to put it together.
I don't know what it is.
I had to read the book.
Guys, I'm pleasant as hell, but there is still a smidget of hood in me that just cannot. It just can't. It can't be let go.
I mean, just can't. It's just in there.
Yeah, man, it's in the DNA. But I feel like that's the fun part of me. I like to have fun.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
The real
Keep
thing.
you on your toes.
And
Keep you on your toes.
Wonder where Terry went. He's actually doing a favor to me and Arion. There, he jumped in the Twitter space. They said they want to talk to him for 5 seconds, and he said he was jumping back in. And
Oh,
yeah,
cool, man.
that's what I was saying, Ashley. I'm glad that you spelled it completely.
Charcuterie board.
But I've never had one, and I guess I'm not turtly enough for the Turtle Club, I guess.
I've never heard of it, so that ought to tell you something. I've never heard of it. A charcuterie board.
Hey, look, man, I thought you definitely would have knew about that. Fancy Lunchables? I'm like, man,
No way.
my man Mike know all about the fancy lunch.
They serve that at McDonald's?
Hey,
Is that on the menu at Wendy's?
right. Let me know what menu it's on and where I can.
Right?
Because I think I'm gonna try it out, but I am not eating this some olives in this one. I will not be partaking in that.
No olives, man. No olives.
Which comment are you speaking of, Christine?
What's that?
Oh, she said she deemed you a great place to eat. Sorry about that.
Christine, you know this is for you. What did she say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn.
I didn't say it, Christine. I sent you a DM. Oh, okay. DM.
Great place.
That would be in the Twitter.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No problem. Let's see. Let's see what you got there.
Justin smooching still, but he's putting a plate up there for us.
Oh my
Understand
God.
exactly the grade of Lunchable we're getting.
Ooh, Christine.
That's like a basic charcuterie board. There you got like meats, cheeses, like some veggies, like some nuts. But that's literally a charcuterie board.
Oh, okay. I've seen that before. Oh yeah, I've seen that, but I didn't know what you call it. I've been eating charcuterie boards for a long time.
Since I've seen some movies, those are called hors d'oeuvres to me.
That's what I thought. I was like, that's hors d'oeuvres, man.
These words that I can come up with right there because it's been used on several movies, and I caught on to that. Other than that, I don't like no charcuterie or no sorority.
So we had
charcuterie boards. I was like, that's what you call that.
We had a big family Christmas party. We had like an 8-foot wide table. It's like a round table, 8 foot wide, that my dad made. That's just a massive charcuterie board. And
never knew that's what you called that. I was like, where's the cheese at? That's what I'd be looking at. Where the cheese?
What makes it a charcuterie? Well, I can't even say the word. What makes it a board, damn it? You know what I'm trying to say.
It's the board. It's the board it comes on.
Oh.
See, watch me go somewhere and try to say it, and I'm gonna try to sound smart, and I'm gonna mess it all up. What?
You're just gonna look at me and be like, "Hey, what's that one thing? What's that one thing?
What's that board?"
Right. Hey,
my grandma, my great aunt called it like it. She's like, "Yeah, I love this sure." She had no idea how to say it, so she just kept calling it a board. A board. Like it was hilarious. Watching.
Let me tell you what.
Worcestershire sauce.
Right.
Christine just sent me a picture of the biggest, most meat-filled sandwich I've ever seen in the history of my life. And wherever that place is, I can't wait to go and attempt to try to bite it, to try to bite through it. I mean, loaded with meat. My kind of spot. My God, thank you, Christine. You already know. I got to at least attempt it. At least.
Home of the thick sandwiches, my brother.
Home of the thick sandwich. Yeah, man, that sandwich is thick. Like that.
We're going to make that sandwich Jamaican. That's tick. We're going to take that H out. That's
so tick.
I love when they say that, man. Boy, that little accent come in, it be kind of heavy, man. Yeah, man, that girl right there, she's tick. Well, I remember I was walking in the club one day. He was like, man, I heard a man say, man, she was tick. I'm like, man,
so tick.
Ain't no H in that one, huh? Boy, that's a different brand of thick.
That was tick.
Yeah, my brother.
You know, it's different if you take the H off. That's a real one.
Right. This is certified.
Woo.
We've taken the H away specifically.
Take that H off. That's a real thing.
Oh my God, I love it.
DJ 671. There you go. There it is.
Hey,
There
look,
it
Mike
That's
said,
all you
no
get.
hugs, all air hugs. Y'all will not be hit knocking me no more.
Yeah, I can't do no air legs.
Yeah, that was all he used. All cool. I had to rewatch that a couple times. That was some fun right there because that was just a straight leg lift.
Let me tell you what, that dude clamp is real. That clamp was real.
Okay, Christine, Mike, you crazy? Is I don't know what. Mike, she sent me a picture of this sandwich, and you talking about eating this sandwich. You got to be kidding me.
Boy, that's a real one, ain't it?
That's a man, my
Good
brother.
God,
We gonna
that sandwich. Hey, Cub, that sandwich is thick.
Lord Jesus.
Good gracious.
Shouts out to Justin for pulling up. Is this a screenshot, my brother?
I don't know how that popped up there. I must have somehow clicked on that. My bad. I didn't mean to share that one. That's not meant to share that one. Yeah, that is a screenshot, a still photo of Michael's reaction to the
Justin, that looks like that's on your screen or your phone or something. Is that a background of some sort?
Man, that's Mike. That's Michael's contact when he calls me. That's what pops up.
Gosh, dude. Look at the face.
Look, you just lost all phone calls from Mike. Ain't no way that pop up.
The face is like, what is happening here? Is that we were just shaking hands 1 second ago, and now
shaking hands to escalating very quickly.
It really is your contact. It's your contact picture.
Shouts out to Justin's pettiness for adding as a
shouts out to that level right there. Justin, you are the man.
Right, he definitely reached a new level, not NFT.
Oh my gosh. I promise I know I'm gonna see that again somewhere. I know I am.
Oh, 119%. That's
Hawaii Bulls, they look like I'm trying to burp them.
Oh my God. No, hey, look, that caught me off guard because normally when I'm reading it with you, I can control the amount of laugh I dispute. Spew out, man. I can't. Oh my God, that just. All right, okay. Ooh.
Oh my God.
But guys, look at this sandwich that Mike said he was going to take down. If y'all can explain to me where he's going after that, and if they have beds inside of this restaurant or not.
Man, somebody gonna be trying to burp me after that big sandwich.
Pile of meat sweats.
Good Lord.
Boy, that sandwich right there is definitely a ticket to a nap.
There's with a fork. Ain't no way you can eat that like a normal sandwich.
So what is that? Like it must be like is it prime rib?
Like it looks like pastrami.
Man.
But it could be
that is pure cow.
That's meat on bread. So it's fine with me. But shouts out to that sandwich, Christine.
Ever made that? You know how long those toothpicks have to be?
A lot of famous people go to that restaurant. Okay, so I definitely got to check it out. Whenever I get famous one day, you know what I mean. It's gonna happen one day. I just gotta have high hopes. You know, keep it simple.
Take your blood pressure pills before you eat that.
Man, look, I will never go against Justin in a meat description. I'm not even gonna argue that. He said he barbecue king.
Oh yeah? Hey Justin, you already know we gotta be the we can't claim you king until we actually get a sample. You know what I'm saying? So if we coming out the way, what we gonna do?
Oh man, I really you come to the house and I'll cook you a steak personally off my grill.
Dude, that's the move.
Hey,
that's the move.
Medium well. I don't know how prepared you are to handle that situation, my brother.
Do what now?
Well, if I'm a crown a king, I'm an excellent judge, I
will make sure you get the finest cut of steak meat, sir, and hopefully medium rare.
Dude, man. You said medium rare?
Medium well, my brother. Medium well is
it's got to be medium well. It's got to be medium well.
That's where it's at. Period. Like that is the perfect. Like
Debatable.
What?
But all right.
Yeah.
Here's the great thing about it. Here's the great thing about it is I can cook it to order. So you let me know how you want it. I can get it there.
So,
Okay.
so what is
I'll
the perfect temperature / cook of a steak, Justin?
I like to pull it off at 138 internal temp, and that way it can finish up to about 145 for a nice medium rare. But if you want a medium well, I'm gonna probably pull it off at 145, 150. And let it rest and sit to finish off.
See, I'm feeling really good, Justin. The fact that you were able to call them numbers out like that, I'm feeling good about what's going on over there.
I mean, I can get down. I ain't get fat for no reason.
But everybody's talking about medium rare, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's y'all
Well,
thing.
there's literally steakhouses where you order a steak and they don't ask you how you want it cooked because
that's the way.
It's medium rare.
What steakhouse is that? I ain't going. They not just gonna give me a big bag of blood on my plate. I'm gonna have to explain this to me. Like, why am I a carnivore right now? Like, this is still alive, my sir. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And Shane says brisket with Southern cream corn. Hey, I can do all of that myself. I got you.
wow. Okay.
I might have a photo of some briskets I've done. Let me see if I can find. Let me see. I may have to send them to myself on
Hey,
Twitter.
look, medium rare is cool, but like medium well is tender also. I feel like it still got that juicy effect to it, but it's not as red and bloody. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to feel like I just bit right into the cow. You know what I'm saying? Like I just need a little bit more steak appeal to it.
Yeah, he's still moving, man.
Right. Right.
My mom was one of those ones where you just cut the horns, wipe its butt, and she ready to rock. Like she likes it rare. But
Rare.
Woo, that's rare.
He's that's a savage right there, man.
That's just pulling the fur off and just going in.
Right.
John said Texas knows meat facts. We definitely know our way around barbecue.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
They asked if you got a smoker.
We can get down. We can get down with the smoker as well.
Okay.
You know,
Sound like you know what he's talking about over there.
Not only can I talk about a little bit of crypto, but the steak, the ribs, and everything else that I can tenderize is quite real.
You handle that too.
Yeah, I am. I've been blessed to be able to cook, but it's also a curse. I'm the family barbecue guy, and every year we barbecue for our family reunions, right? And I've told you how big my family reunions are, like 75 to 100 people, and it's me on a grill, just knocking out the barbecue. So that's become my role.
I'll tell you what, if that steak right, I'm gonna be showing up at your family reunions from now on. Your family gonna be like, "Who's that dude? What does he do?"
Hey, my family will welcome you with open arms. I promise you.
Oh, I'm in the family. That steak right, I'm in the family. I claim it already.
And that's 100%. If your food is good, you adopted me. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's a real thing. I think adoption papers were almost signed, delivered, and I will be stopping here often for food.
For food, no question.
Well, I ate a steak one time, and I don't even know how it was cooked, but that steak, literally, I ain't never ate nothing that immediately gave me itis. Like, I ain't never felt like nothing like that in my life. Like, it was real good. I finished it off, but it's like each bite that I ate knocked like my energy bar down or something. Like, literally, it was going like 5 to 10% each bite. I'm like, damn, I'm getting tired from this steak.
I mean, it's right.
Mm-hmm.
That steak is connecting.
Most
yeah.
Definitely. And what's going on, Say Thomas Shane changing that picture up? That looks like a nice picture of you and your wife.
Food helps us.
Nice holiday picture.
It's related. Yes, it is. Man, ain't nothing like good food, good company, good wallet, good feeling. It's all good.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm telling you, like, your vibes are real.
No doubt. You
never heard of that before. Yeah.
Draw steak and lemon juice. Is
So
that
you're gonna stop saying food that I can't pronounce. That's what we're gonna stop doing in the chat. We was doing so well before.
Wow, what is that?
I mean, I gets down, bro.
Is that how you doing it? That's what you doing, Justin?
Just a little sample
how you
of
feel?
how we do. Just a little sample of how we do.
Did you take a picture
Okay.
with that sliced open there, my brother?
Do what? Man, I probably.
Because that's what I'm interested in, really. You know what I mean? That slice, the tenderness of the meat. How was it? Justin?
Tender.
I mean, that was gone in about 9 minutes.
All of it was gone in 9 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, like one trip through the line and it was gone.
Okay, and I see that you did that in an egg, like one of those green eggs.
Oh man, you got a green egg. Like you gotta like try to mess up your meat when you're cooking on that thing. Like you cannot you can have zero clue, and like you can cook on that thing and your meat is gonna be perfect every time.
What makes that
All
like
right.
that? That's different.
Man, it's just the way like the convection, the way the heat, right? It's fantastic. But
Okay.
that top one there, the way we had it on the rack, it just sat there, and all the juices from the top one flowed down onto the bottom one. So the bottom one was actually extra juicy.
Yes, the bottom one is where it's at. That's where you really need to go ahead and get your
And I'm one. I gotta slap my meat to make sure it's got a little jiggle in it. And man, those right there just sat there like,
Did you
like one of them old school.
hold on, pause. Did you say you slap it to make sure it has a little jiggle in it?
Oh, facts. You gotta slap it, make sure it wiggles a little bit. That way it's not. If it don't wiggle, it ain't done.
So basically, you spank the meat.
Cut it out. Cut it out now.
Yeah, you gotta smack the brisket to make sure it
Stop it right now.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey Justin, shouts out to you and spanking that before you take that off the grill, man. I'm
Oh shoot.
so everybody in the house is glad that you spanked it a little bit.
Let me tell you what, the soundbite of that one will go viral.
I didn't know, but certain clips do. Like I'm kind of learning how to use this Stream Deck a little bit. I just put the marker right there. I will be coming back to clip a portion of it. Thank you, Justin, for providing me that. Get body buckled. If you can get to that first, I'll love you to death. Go ahead and give me a clip of Justin saying that he spanks the meat before he takes it off the grill.
Oh my gosh.
Got to. You gotta spank the meat to check the
Somehow
jiggle.
you gotta
spank the
leave
meat to
grill
check
in
the
there.
Look,
That's gonna be a thing.
no meat slapping.
That's gonna be a thing, I promise you.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Hey, I think I needed that little bit of a laugh. Thank you, Justin. Like
Anytime I can help out. Anytime.
Dude.
Yeah, because I definitely did not know that was a thing.
Side time machine. Do I inject my briskets? These two I actually did not. It depends on the flavor profile I'm looking for. It depends on what I'm going for. These were pretty basic, dry rub, and just kind of let them go. But it depends. You can add some apple cider or something like that to switch up that flavor profile.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can also switch up your wood chips. You can use like an apple wood, a peach wood, helps out with that smoky flavor.
See, that's actually why I was interested in a Traeger, but then somebody else told me the Traegers weren't really the best in the world. So
Traegers are really good. You can kind of set it and forget it as long as you just got enough pellets in the smoker to let it run.
Okay. Yeah, so you know a little bit about Traegers too, man. This man is a cooker.
That's professional.
We definitely
I'm the money magnet with the $10 super chat. When you eat food with your family and friends, it always tastes better. Facts.
It does, though, doesn't it? Having a meal with people that you honestly like either adore or really like being around or like their company, the food, the atmosphere, everything adds up. I feel like the food does taste a little bit better because you feel better throughout that situation because you have positive vibes around you.
That's awesome for sure.
I knew Alexa was going to jump in there with the comment. She said, "Why have you made any of this for me, big barbecue boss man?"
Yeah, you stay on the spot, Justin. You stay with the setup on that, man.
Hey, so you telling me that Justin has not spanked any meat for you? That is ridiculous, Justin. You need to definitely get the grill going.
I gotta turn the camera off on that one. Oh man. One day I'll make you a fantastic barbecue
Lord.
from the doghouse.
Lord Jesus, that was just hilarious, and I needed that laugh. I'm completely off of the barbecue subject before I can't cry no more on myself because like that literally like you guys can't hear it, but I'm muting myself a little bit and laughing during this situation. Justin, that was going to stick with me for a little bit.
That is going to stick. That is going to stick. I assure you.
Hey, he slid it in so smooth. That's what killed me.
So smooth. Like that's just what you say.
Yeah, gotta make sure there's some jibble.
On a live chat.
The internet is forever.
Forever.
Oh my
Forever.
God. That was worth it.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you, Justin.
I'm glad I could help out with a little bit of entertainment.
Thank you for that, Justin. Thank you. That's gonna stick.
Dude, I just don't want to see any hashtags of that on Twitter, dude, because that's gonna be hard to explain. It's like, no, guys, you guys had to be on the go watch this show at about you gotta put a timestamp. Like, dude, no, I'm talking about how I
slap the meat.
Right. And you literally give them a hashtag to do. I literally didn't say anything because I didn't. Lord, oh my God. Okay, I'll laugh.
Here it comes.
That's ridiculous.
Justin stick this show in the hit on Cug.
These comments, boy.
It's all right. I look, do not talk about barbecue anymore. We just need to see what you can do. You know what I mean? Like I want to see how the steak comes out. I want to see how the ribs fall off the bone a little bit. You know what I mean? Like what?
Man, I would say ribs are a little different. I'm really good at big cuts of meat. Ribs I haven't quite really learned or messed with. I have a buddy who does. I have a buddy who makes really good ribs.
Oh my God. The comments are murder.
You see Sata moves.
Oh shoot!
Oh my God!
Yo,
you definitely opened a jar that you should have possibly kept closed.
Yeah, that can of worms should have stayed in the very, very, very back.
Dude,
oh,
it's already hashtag.
They're getting worse as they go down. That's the funnier part. Like the hashtags are getting worse.
Just a meat spanker.
Oh God, where is Terrence when you need him? Like,
dude, he would destroy this right now. You hear me? I don't know where that dude is.
I'm glad he's not here right now.
Yo, you would not last on this one with him. With this.
I need another meeting with Terrence and Shannon. Those two right there are definitely, man.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna you see Omar?
TV commercial got slapped the meat.
Oh my God, you gotta sometimes not reading. Oh my God,
Alexa, you must be so proud right now. You must be so proud, Alexa, right now.
He did, didn't he? He walked directly into it, then closed the door behind himself so he couldn't get out.
Man,
right. I locked the key, threw the key out the window by accident.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, hey, but I love the fact that it's just like always good vibes, good conversations. You know what I mean? And people are able to laugh. Some people might have needed that laugh. You know what I mean? There's been a decent consolidation period as far as this chart. People saw a lot of money come out of it when that Bitmart situation happened, and we're still getting pieced in as far as like them doing buybacks and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? A little bit of boost of morale is okay, especially since it's coming from just a man, and it was just funny as hell. So I definitely had time for that laugh there.
That was a good one, Justin. We appreciate you,
man.
That's what I'm here for. I'm just here for comic relief. And maybe some notes every once in a while.
The possibility, if this goes viral, that you're gonna have to do a couple infomercials, letting people know that the only way that the meat's done is if it jiggles properly.
Facts.
Hey, you just a man. That sounds like a just a manish thing to say.
Oh my God! Hey, literally, that might be the way to sell it.
That's it.
It's marketable, Justin.
That sure it is. That's the man. Woo.
Marketable and profitable. Two things that are amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh man, but yeah, man, that literally definitely opened me up a little bit. But yeah,
Good
the
one.
shots looking good. Fortunately, we're still looking pretty solid. We're not dipping down after that. I think it was 195. What you saying there, Justin?
I'm just showing you the meat's got to wiggle, man. The meat's got to wiggle. The meat's got to wiggle.
So you have a
Got to wiggle. That's when you know it's done.
There's a thing. There is a thing.
okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, he apparently okay. Don't even.
I
have
just found that. I literally just found that. So
I'm like, so was that from your phone? Like,
oh,
you
no. I don't have a video of meat wiggling on my phone.
Somehow I had a total different perception of that, but I get it. I get it. Nice. The optics, man. It's the optics.
You're right, Justin. Perhaps a different way to word that. Just a little. You know what I mean? Because the clips thing.
Oh my
I need
god.
one of those dump buttons.
Oh my god.
I need one of those dump buttons.
Oh my. Like,
Oh shoot.
Lord.
Wow. That meat was wiggling.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like, yes, please, Alexa. That was what I was
Alexa, like go to bed.
I need to sleep after this. Lord, just
Oh man.
oh my god. And
The chat,
Ooh.
man.
Yo,
Oh man.
Texas style beef injection.
who laughed into a small headache from that. That was the only other time Mike turned his camera off is when Bud sang.
Facts.
Mike had. Otherwise, he be pretty good at composing himself with these jokey jokes. But man,
That was a real one.
man, now look, now you gotta, Justin, your responsibility is now, because we do not leave the guys out of the loop, man. You're gonna have to figure out how to explain that to Terry, because Terry done missed it. You know what I'm saying? Jumping into the Twitter space real quick to help out. So, we're gonna have to, you know what I mean?
Man. Bucko said, I can't clip all of this.
Oh shoot! I know you're gonna have some point.
Hey, you can make a small clip of the first part, because I feel like that's needed. Hey, look, no. Hey, Bucko, that second part might be. Oh my God, he shouldn't have said it. He should have said it technically. And now you have clips now, Justin. Do you know? I watch what I say for that specific reason. Do you remember creamy bath towel? Do you remember? Like, things just
happened. I think we got another one.
Yeah, we need a brisket emoji now. My boy, that's what I'm talking about.
Appreciate it, Bucko.
Hey,
glad you're always on top of things.
Hey, look, Justin, Mike went through it, Bud went through it. Man, a couple people went through those clips, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's been nothing but really, really good times I've seen. Hey, and it, I can't.
Man is ruthless.
Oh shit!
And this is why I'm telling you, like, different spaces like this are needed at times, I feel like. And you know what I mean? Especially when you're at a period where you're looking at something like this. Your chart's waiting on news, guys. That's what this chart's waiting on, man. As soon as that mask comes out, we feel like our direction we're going is up, not down, and you guys can't tell me anything different. That's just how I feel. Not financial advice though, but I feel like we're going up. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion on the situation. I don't know how you guys feel out there.
I could agree.
I'm still reading chat comments.
I know. That's why I tried to change. Let me change the subject. Justin's getting destroyed by comments right now. Oh my god.
Man.
The internet is undefeated.
Facts.
Man,
That is very, very true.
that is a real thing.
That is
So glad I
amazing.
could add a little bit of entertainment in there tonight.
Yeah, man. You definitely did that, and I actually hope that this goes viral. Hey, Bucko, can you put Just a Man 04? Let's promote his YouTube channel on that one. So if it does go viral from his I get his love for meat, we'll say he'll benefit from it.
Oh God. I'm honestly like scared and nervous as to what's gonna come out tomorrow.
Dude, Mike literally has a video out here with Hinnock on him like a spider monkey. So I think there's worse things out there, you know what I mean? So we all dude, I'm waiting for a video or a random clip of something to come up with me. Why? Because I definitely slip up with things also. But it's actually the funniest thing ever, to be honest, because it shows that we bond and talk and, you know what I mean, almost in a sense hang out with the community, and there's not a lot of places you can kind of do that. Like even in the Twitter spaces, you have to be called up to, you know what I mean, be in the conversation. At least within this chat, we try to address the comments as much as we can. Of course, we talk within the panel because, you know what I mean, it'd be weird if we were just on here just only reading the comments, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you see that? Oh, you see that? You see it? You know what I mean? So we do go back and forth from having conversations within the panel and then seeing what you guys are talking about in the chat. But I feel like I really feel like spaces like this are needed because you can find a lot of different answers. Like Justin says, if we don't know the answers, we'll go hawk down and find the answers for you guys. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Whatever we can do to make you guys feel comfortable within your investment. And honestly, I guess grow as far as your crypto journey, because it's hard out here when you're a beginner. Man, I'm telling you, when you first come in, it is a scary world. And I don't want people to get scared away from something that can cause them financial freedom.
For sure. For sure.
Most definitely.
I have a favor to ask. May I?
Sure.
But of course.
The sole reason that I'm even introduced or into crypto, certainly at the level I am now, is because of the gentleman we were just talking about a little earlier today, Terrence Hobbs. Best friend. He is the one that kind of pushed me over the edge to really get into crypto, the most unlikely source of anything serious in the world in this regard. That's all. I mean, he's a serious guy when he wasn't. But this dude just got on Twitter yesterday, and he has one follower, and that's me. So
what's his profile? Let me know, Mike.
His Twitter is Terrence, TERENCE, Hobbs, HOBBS 5. Terrence Hobbs 5.
The focus on Justin. I think he's on it. So Justin, if you don't mind pulling it up, I'll slap that up. We're definitely gonna get some followers up on that one.
And we get this dude some followers. TERENCE Hobbs, HOBBS 5.
If you retweet it, Justin, I'm gonna retweet it and I'm gonna have my own look. Dude, what? You said Terrence, right?
Yep.
Man, yeah. I have all of the time in the world for that. He's another one of the cool people I met. The first person I met was Shannon. He walked right up to me. He was like, "Man, Cuff?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. You
know what I mean?
I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Man.
You know what
you
I'm
said
saying?
Terrence Hobbs 5?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. TERENCE HOBBS 5.
Yeah, I put it in, and no results for Terrence Hobbs 5.
What in the world did this dude do? Probably set something up wrong. He's following you, Cuff.
Is he?
Yeah, it looks like he is on this thing I'm looking at.
I'm gonna learn today.
Gonna learn today.
Yeah, I had pulled up a bald headed gentleman. I'm like, that's not my boy.
How do I make them available? Like, I have no idea.
If you can tag me in a post with his name in it, like tag both of us in a post, and I'll be able to find it out for that for sure.
Let's do it. All right, I'll make it up.
Doesn't matter what you tag, and I can definitely find it from there because I'll be tagged in a post, and I'll grab his name, add him, and we'll get that circulated.
That would be hot, man. He's gonna have to learn Twitter like I did.
And Hawaii Bull said, "Do you mind sharing that story?"
Oh no. So I'm in the financial services industry. Been running my company for 22 years plus now. And I'm in traditional financial services, licensed and all those things. So totally different from crypto. And it's crazy. I kind of dabbled in it a little bit, but never really indulged, never engaged in it. As a matter of fact, I was first introduced to the Bitcoin in 2000, and I want to say it was 2009, 2010, or thousands of them. And because it didn't mean anything, had no value, no real story behind it, and didn't understand it, let it go. And so years go by, and I don't know what the situation was, but it just seemed like the week prior to me getting into crypto, it seemed like every other client would ask me a question in regards to crypto. Would ask me, that's it. That's Terrence right there. That's the one. Every other client I had seemed like all that week would ask me, what is my take on crypto? What do I feel about crypto? Or they would name a cryptocurrency or something. And I kept using the same canned response. Well, it's not regulated. It's not guaranteed. It's not stable. I gave all of that, at least what I knew about it, right? So it was weird. And so this particular day, Terrence come over the house and he's like, Mike, man, I got into this thing. What do you know about cryptocurrency? And I'm like, what in the world's going on? Why is everybody asking me about cryptocurrency? He said, dude, I turned $200 into like 4,000 in like a week. And I said, what? He said, yeah, I turned $200 into like 4,000 in like a week. It was something like that. And I said, what are you doing? What are you in? I'm in Dogecoin, something called like a Dogecoin. And I'm like, Dogecoin? What the heck is that? He told me a little bit, and I said, well, show me. He said, I said, show me where you have 200 turned into 4,000. Show me that. And he said, no, I can't show you because he said, I ain't never seen $200 turn into 4,000 that fast. So I cashed out because I don't know if it's real or not. So he said, I cashed it out, so I can't show it to you. I said, explain to me where you got it from. And then he told me he was on a thing called Robinhood and all that. So anyway, he said, Mike, listen, just tell me about cryptocurrency. Can you help me to understand cryptocurrency? And for whatever reason, that day, it was like literally that day, I did because he was so serious about it. And normally, he always playing, so I didn't even believe him at first, but he's always playing. But this time he was serious. And because of that, that made me, I said, you know what, dude, for you, and seems you're serious about this, let me start to study it. Let me dig into it. Let me get deep into it. And so I did. I shut it down. Business-wise, I just basically 100% started focusing on cryptocurrency. So my only way to learn cryptocurrency, I had no source or resource, is I just went to YouTube. I started looking at YouTube videos and gathering this bit of information, filtering out this and that. And before you know it, I started to develop, I built what's called I call it my learning circle. So I didn't understand, I didn't know in depth about crypto, but I'm really good at understanding fact from fiction. Like I can recognize real from hype. So when I started to kind of cipher through different individuals, oh, even Adam Shelton, he was actually one of the. What's up, Adam? So yeah, so I would have I had narrowed my viewing or my education sources. I had narrowed them down to like 5 or 6 different ones that were in my circle, and so these were what I call reliable sources for learning crypto. And then through that, I was able to find Shiba Inu. And when I found Shiba Inu, I studied companies for a living, in traditional business. So I started studying Shiba Inu and started studying and at least started to know how to decipher through things. So I invested in that. And it was a couple of other things I played around in just to learn. And it was through that process. So I went back to Terrence. I'm like, yo, it's a real thing, dude. Like I'm upset with myself that I didn't get into this sooner. I'm angry. So I got into Shiba, and I even told Terrence about Shiba Inu. And it was through those videos, like watching those videos. But one of the videos that I was watching, somebody on that video mentioned the word Saitama. Never heard of it, never seen it before, but somebody mentioned the word Saitama. And for whatever reason, I immediately went over to Saitama. And I started to invest and started to really study and started to deep dive. And before you know it, I started to go into all of Saitama. Like everything was Saitama. Before you know it, the next move is like, yo, this is really something here. This is a serious thing. And so that's when the story leads to me now at this point, like, yo, if I could get in touch with the CEO or COO, if I can get in touch with somebody, I think I can offer something here. I think with my connections and background and those things, if this is what it takes to get a coin to move to the next level, I think I can at least offer something. And so it was that moment to where that's when I started to see those AMAs, and that's when I was trying to get in touch with Russ. And for those of you who know that story, I almost got shut down. I was putting in the chat, Russ was on somebody's live, I don't remember who it was, but I kept putting in the chat, hey, I'm Michael Thompson, I'd love to get in touch with Russell. No response. I do it again. He's on something else. I do it again. Like to get in touch with Russ. And I probably did it like 3 or 4 times. Like to get in touch with Russ. And somebody sent me a message. I didn't know what a wrench or anything was, but somebody sent me a message that said, if you ask for Russ again, I'm going to put you in timeout or something or shut whatever it was. And I remember looking at the chat, I was like, I'm a grown man. Who can put me in timeout? I'm trying to get in touch with Russ. I think I can offer something. So I tried it one more time. And this time I said, I'm Michael Thompson. I have NBA connections, National Basketball Association connections. And I said that, and probably not even within 5 minutes, that's when I got, they responded back and got me connected with Russ. And not too long after that, that's when I'm all in with Saitama. So that's when I had a chance to have my one-on-one meeting with Russ, and I got a chance that he introduced me to the rest of the dev team, and the rest is history. Here I am today. So there's my journey, so to speak, into crypto. So Terrence Hobbs, the most unlikely source to tell me about something serious that comes with something financial services, that's the dude that puts me over. Like, you know what, I'm gonna start studying it now. And it was that dude coming over my house that time. So that's what did it. So that's his page right there. That's the only one that I believe he has. Oh, he's got 4 followers now. Nice. It went from 1 to 4. Oh, he got 6.
Still working on it.
Yeah. Moving up.
Yeah. Be up through tonight and by tomorrow. The only thing is it's 12 o'clock, so you know what I'm saying. It's not a high traffic, but people are definitely gonna see what I'm doing currently. Is I don't want everybody to see me misspell, but I'm making up a tweet, and if you guys can help me retweet this out, and like Mike said, go ahead and follow him. A lot of people are having trouble following him, so I feel like once I tweet this out with his name in the tweet, you guys will be able to just click right on it and go to his page and follow him. So I think I was typing it in, but I couldn't find it either. I'm literally typing it and it won't pull up. So I'm going to put it on there and make it easy for everybody.
Man, I appreciate that. I'm sure he will too when he will.
Yeah, his phone is about to start blowing up with notifications about Twitter followers.
Yeah, as soon as I put this tweet up, yeah. He
Nice.
know this. He can be like, man, what's going on? Especially if
Right,
you
right.
yeah.
Man, as funny as he is, as jokester as he is, he's also very specific and very intentional with getting his message across. He's very much into ministry and certainly very strong into impact. He literally, we just got off the plane last Sunday from LA. We got off the plane Sunday morning, and instead of going home, he went straight down to, it's an area in DC where there's a lot of hunger and homeless. And so he and a group of his parishioners and other church members, they got together, and I want to say it's once a month. They actually get together and give food, to the home. I mean, literally make food and bring plates and stuff and warm drink and those things to the homeless, and blankets and tents. And I mean, they do everything they can to try to support it once a month. And he's serious about that thing too. So he is very, very much into impact and making a difference. So we're excited about him and his organization, and it's a perfect kind of connection with him and doing what he does. Good dude, but he'll make you laugh, though. I'm telling you, he'll make you laugh.
He definitely will do that.
Definitely. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Wow.
All right, guys. If you guys were looking for the page and you guys were unable to follow him, there's more than 4 people in here. So I know you guys know where to find me at. So go ahead and go to my page and retweet this. Mike, just so it's a little bit easier for you to find a retweet, I'm going to put a quote in it real quick, and I'll just tag you in it. That way you can also retweet it, which also cause people, you know what I mean?
I shall.
Yeah, to see this. And it also recirculates it also. So let's get some retweets out and definitely see what we can do as far as retweeting this for him. Christine be on it, boy. Be the first one.
Christine. I love Christine. She's so awesome.
Oh, matter of fact, let me put this on this screen. Second. Yeah, that way. I see a whole bunch of messages pop up. So, like I said, guys, go ahead and just retweet this. And thank you, Adam Shelton. If you can, you got a pretty decent following base too, man. Go ahead and send that retweet out for me, man. If you can, man. This is a really solid individual, and we definitely want to get those follows up, man. So I would greatly appreciate it if you don't mind doing that, my brother. I would definitely appreciate it, guys. Like, that's real. You heard the story that Mike told, man. He was a big influence to even making Mike really do what he did. And you see what happened after that. My boy, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that, man.
That's what's up.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it, brother. My guy.
Man, Adam is hilarious. He came on the midday one day while he was actually like working, like doing a shift at work at the college or the high school. Man, but we had a good old time. That was the day we found out that there was a Hinnock video with you.
That was definitely a funny situation.
Oh shoot!
I'm glad he finally on the social media, my boy, man.
Finally,
I'm telling you, man. Eventually, man, I'm gonna ease him on.
Yo.
Alexa said, "A memory I will never forget."
Yep, that image will haunt my dreams forever.
And luckily, there's video to help to help that out. Oh man.
Most definitely. And thanks to everybody that's actually retweeting this, guys. So we are we're getting this circulated pretty good. And I feel like we're gonna get those follows up now that we're yeah, so that's moving a little bit. So we went from 20 to 4 to 20 real quick. So
Nice.
I feel like that's going to continue to grow.
No question. Somebody asked how tall was Manute Bol. Manute Bol was 7'6". That was the longest human being at that time I'd ever seen in my life. 7'6", just all legs and arms.
Okay, let me know, Adam. Let's go. I'm there now. Definitely down. He said Justin changing the subject.
Hey, anytime I can change the subject off of what we were talking about earlier, I'm down. So, yeah, make sure you go slap the follow button over there for Mr. Terrence Hobbs.
Most definitely. Hit that button. And thank you for all of you that are actually participating in that. It only takes a couple seconds. And of course, you're probably just going to receive good content from that page anyway. So why not tune in soon? My man, Mike, how does it feel to travel around the world like you do?
Well, I think, it's amazing when you grow up kind of how I did and, in the environments that I did, you pick up a certain mindset. And, in that regard, you don't realize that there's so much more world out here. There's so much more than what you kind of see in front of you, what you experience in front of you. So the first time, I've had opportunity to travel, especially abroad, it totally changed my perspective. It totally changed my appreciation, so you just get a different feeling of what not to take for granted when you come home. I remember I think it was the first time I went to, I want to say it was the Philippines. First time I traveled to the Philippines, which I love, by the way. I had probably the best time, probably any country I've been to up to that point. Philippines is probably still amongst the highest regard that I have for just that place. I mean, it's just a beautiful place, but I experienced things there that I'd never seen. The poverty level there, like the level of like the disparity between wealth and poverty. I mean, there's like no middle class. It's like you either have it or you don't. And when you look at the poverty there, in that regard, man, I've never seen poverty to that extent. I mean, even when you look at over here, our poorest over here, comparatively speaking, could not complain. Comparatively speaking, I mean, the poverty was real, right? And so it gave me a different appreciation. And so when you travel abroad, you get a chance to really see a different perspective. And when you are actually a foreigner, like what it feels like to be a foreigner, like I think even in the Philippines, I adjusted better.
Is that the clip that he said he put a clip on it, so he'll definitely get it.
Oh,
get a chance to see that?
Oh, the leg has lifted.
Hey, but
close up on the face.
He put it right on the comment. I love it. Oh my God.
Oh shoot. Yeah, when you get a chance to travel, the difference that you see is, you realize how good you actually have it. And so it takes that complaining away for the most part, but it gave you a different appreciation because when you're actually a foreigner, even in the Philippines, it worked out well because at least in the Philippines, they still speak English, so you still can recognize things and, it's kind of closely related. But when I went to Taiwan and Korea, where you can't read, you can't write, I mean, all of a sudden, you can't do anything you can do at home. I couldn't read the language, couldn't write the language, couldn't speak the language. So everything is completely abnormal. So all of your senses, so to actually know what it feels like to be a foreigner, to be in a foreign land, a foreign place where you cannot relate to anything, and you need the help and the assistance of other people, that's a total different perspective. So even when I got home, I had a different respect for people that is new here, a new connection. So to travel abroad, to get to see different things, to meet different people, to experience different ways of life, it just opens your mind to appreciate just the world, and then it helps you to expand your thinking to realize how big the world is and how many more experiences there are out there other than just your current local area, right? So, if you can get out and travel, do it. Get out and meet people, get out and see different ways of living, the ways of thinking, and it'll definitely transform the way that you think. Because when you come home, you'll know what to be grateful for, and certainly what not to take for granted.
Man, that is a great description and something to look forward to. I feel like
For sure.
definitely. Guys, I don't want to drag it too late. Michael Thompson look like he still got the juice. He got the pepper. I believe I heard that statement made before, you know what I'm saying? And look who we got right here.
He's back.
Oh, hey, no, don't leave now. No. Come here, Justin.
Harry.
Hey,
What's up, man? Hey, man, I'm down, man. I'm down.
In the bed. You might as well get dressed and come scoop me up so we can hit the road.
Hey, man, listen, you and Terrence, y'all driving tomorrow. I'm letting y'all know. Like, somebody else driving.
He driving tomorrow because I just drove all into LA, so he driving tomorrow. Shoot, man.
Man, hey, you missed some funny things, man. I'm telling you.
What happened, man?
Some funny things.
Missed it, brother.
My buddy Saitama Bucko got a clip.
What is it?
Bucko, can you post that
Wow.
clip? Let me take this banner down so we can see the full Justin.
You don't have to.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Hey, real quick before we get to that clip, how do I get one of those Saitama hoodies that y'all were rocking in LA?
Oh man,
Oh,
I definitely need one of those.
Yo, everybody's been asking us that, man.
everybody, I'm just fired.
Came in there that fly. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all were looking nice with that.
I don't even have one. Come to think of it, Mr. Terry Briggs.
Hey, man, I'm gonna make sure I get Mr. Michael Thompson one like ASAP. I'm gonna put the call in tomorrow.
Hey,
Dang,
Ashley said too. Sounds good. Ashley, you deserve it.
Ashley.
I was sharing the story, man. Like the color, it's funny as it sounds. The only reason why you saw that shirt is because I knew what shoes I was going to wear, and the shoes, it was a certain color of the shoes I was going to wear,
You matched him up.
and I wanted to match because I know like I can rock this with the what they call them, the OG ones or whatever. Just like
Yeah.
black and mauve, and that's why we had that color. And but I wanted to get like a mocha color too, because I thought like a brown mocha would look good with the gold as well. And then Ariel had a super sexy one. She had a sexy Saitama hoodie. It was sparkles.
Yeah, the glitter joint. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the glitter.
Little dazzle.
You know what I'm saying, for females like that, it was actually really dope. I was like, yo, really good, really cool.
That's what's up. Yeah, they definitely look good in all of the pictures. I definitely need to give me one of those.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I'll get you guys the contact for it.
Right. Let me know. They, as long as they ship, I'm good. I'll definitely pop on the stream wearing one of those joints.
Oh man.
Definitely.
It is.
I would pull up. I'd pull up anywhere in that thing.
Man, that's funny. Hey, Mike.
Huh?
I was on when I hopped on the Twitter space. I was sharing, some of the vision, you and I talked about before, which is, creating like a real like Saitama like clothing line, like real street line.
Yeah.
And not just the merch. And but I thought the hoodies that the first time they saw the hoodies was when Russ and the devs had them, for the fight. And so that was like really the first time it was done in the street style type of way.
Yeah.
But we want to take it a couple steps further. So we got some exciting stuff, man. That we want to work on and put together, man.
Definitely.
For the tribe, like it's gonna be really dope.
Dude, got so much stuff on deck, man. I'm just can't wait to it start really unfolding, man. We just positioning right now, but when that stuff, everything just really start unfolding and manifesting. What a fun ride!
Yeah.
Fun ride.
Definitely.
Like what Terrence said about you might be like right.
Man, that's why I've got people trying to follow him, man. I'm like, Terrence is definitely a solid individual, man.
Yeah,
hey Terry, we trying to get Terrence I told him, I said, dude, you got to get Twitter, man. Everything on St. Thomas, most of it is Twitter stuff. So he just got a Twitter yesterday, and he had 1 follower as of just a few minutes ago, which was me. So Cuff decided and did a wonderful thing and put it up on the screen and getting people, he's retweeting it to get people to follow Terrence.
Wow.
Yeah, even late night, he got 36 so far from the one that he
got 36?
Yeah, he got 36 right now.
I hope his notifications get word
tomorrow, because it's a little bit later. It's definitely get circulated around, you know what I mean?
Hey, I got a question. On that screen, is that a green candle that's sticking up like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Actually during the stream, a little bit earlier.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that was a 196 ETH buy.
Oh, wow. 196 ETH buy.
Yeah, that's big, dude. That's big. How much is 1 ETH?
Of Saitama.
Yeah.
No, ETH.
No, yeah. No. That's how much they bought of Saitama.
Of Saitama, right. 196 ETH.
196 ETH.
How much is 1 ETH worth?
Like 5,000 or something, right?
$4,000, $4,011 right now.
And somebody did that 196 times.
Yes. You just said it like that, threw me off.
It's like $780,000.
That's pretty good, ain't it?
Hey, Mike, is that institution money, man?
It doesn't necessarily have to be. Like, I think we know some people that can throw some funds in there like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that's that Mike Thompson money right there.
That mean you know something.
I know a couple of them like that. I know Terry knows a few of them like that. That's probably one of Terry's boys doing something.
Yeah, that's probably one of Michael Thompson wallets on the side.
That's wallet number 6.
Terry made a couple phone calls earlier today, like, fellas, we need to get this chart right. So he done made a call somewhere, somebody came through.
Hey, man, that's a good idea, Mike. Look, you're joking. That's a good idea.
That's a real thing. Shoot. Hey, we can put a little team together to get that chart right.
Exactly. Call some crypto heads and be like, yo, man.
Let's get it.
We need a couple M's to go in.
You know what I mean? Shoot. Wow. Anybody heard anything on the when is that Bitmart thing going down? That buyback. Anybody know anything about that?
It was speculation that might have been part of the buyback, but I heard that they were supposed to be doing some type of not dropping a bunch in at once, because you'd already know the integrity of the chart to be messed up if somebody bought a whole bunch at once. People are gonna start selling because it's been a consolidation period, and the SATA mass is not out, so they think they still have time to, you know what I mean, come back and forth.
I got you.
Did anybody hear anything about I think we talked about this earlier about Bitcoin about to do a run in like 10 days or something like that, based off a chart or something like that?
Yeah,
I thought I heard something about that.
Definitely heard a little bit about it. If Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know what I mean, go on a run, then that's definitely going to be a good look.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Bitcoin goes on a run, the rest of the market will kind of follow suit and run with it.
Wow. So when is supposedly altcoin season?
That's a good question. I mean, it kind of just depends. So, I mean, the way it works is like if Bitcoin runs up, like let's say 5%, altcoins are going to run up more. Anywhere from 10 to 20%. But if Bitcoin's down 5%, altcoins are going to run. They're going to run. They're going to be down way more, 10 or 20% down. So it's kind of one of those. Any given day, an altcoin can run. It's one of those weird things. Like a catalyst comes out for that project. So as when it comes to an actual altcoin season, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Cuff can answer that a little better.
Man, I'm listening to your synopsis. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, man, crypto is still pretty new, man. Things have been changing up so much. Like I think around this time, things were actually kind of down. Down more than this. Let's just say it's down right now, but down more than this. And I think a lot of the reason it is down is because it was going to go to a period that was down, and that Bitmart situation happened with all those different cryptos. You know what I mean? And that kind of messed a lot of things up. So
Got it.
but I definitely feel like in the near future, just because I don't know if it's because of tax season or what, but after Christmas, normally, you know what I mean? Like you normally see some type of spike after that, and then going into like February and like March range, stuff like that.
Okay.
Influx of money coming into the market.
Got it.
Yeah, and it's another one of those things where we've been, all of our history data is based off of what, the market has been. And there's so many new, average investors who are into crypto now that, it's one of those, the charts and stuff that we've looked at before are a little different just because it's how many more and new our investors are in crypto space.
Yeah. And a lot of things are based off algorithms. So,
yes, sir.
Well, guys, man, I gotta hop off and get a wife a call before I head to bed here. But man,
thanks for hopping on, man.
I appreciate you guys, man, and keep doing what you guys are doing, educating and helping out a lot of people. Good stuff, man. Looking forward to seeing you, man, in next month, Dallas.
Man, come on.
Let's do it. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Have a good night.
All right, brother.
You too, man.
Bye. All right, Mike.
All right, buddy.
Yep. And on that note, I think we can
4 hours.
4 hours. We'll see.
Man.
Hey,
Woo.
hey, man, listen. Make sure you send me that address now, because
Oh shoot.
it's gonna be like the other night. Phone died. I'm trying to get a hold of. I don't got.
Oh shoot.
Send me that address.
Trouble. I
You
got
gotta figure out what phone to text him on.
I know.
He got a bad phone, a Marvel phone, a DC comic phone. Man,
Keeper problems.
I love it. Okay,
I got you.
All right, my brother.
okay, bye.
My man, holla at you.
Yep. And on that note, I think we can go ahead and shut her down. Dustin, I already know to just ask you. Go ahead and do what you do, my brother.
Man, I appreciate it. And man, what another good stream, another good evening. Mondays in the past have been a pain in the butt, to say the least. Something that I definitely didn't look forward to. But man, now, with the midday mix up and then coming here late night, man, I thoroughly enjoy and look forward to Mondays after the weekend. But man, I absolutely love each and every one of you. You guys show up every day and every night, showing love and just showing support. And that is truly what this community is all about. It's the selflessness that I absolutely love. It's the fact that, you were willing and there to help out our neighbor, help out our fellow Wolfpack members in their time of needs, whatever it is, whether it be, happy birthday. I saw a lot of love this weekend for my girlfriend. Lots of love, whether it be happy birthdays to, even condolences and, what best wishes, man, to donating toys for a toy drive. Man, it is amazing to see. And man, I'm just excited to see what 2022 has to offer. I think Saitama is truly positioned themselves to do a lot of great things here coming up in the next year. And man, I'm excited to be here and be on the front wave and be a part of this ride. So I'm definitely excited and can't wait to see what the future has to hold for us, because we know what's coming. It's just kind of waiting for it to unfold and it actually happening for us. So absolutely love it. I'm excited for the future. And man, I'm excited to be on this trip with such great people, like Michael Thompson, Terry Briggs, and my main man, Cuff. So, man, I definitely love each and every one of y'all, but I will leave y'all like I leave my football team every night. 2 things in this world you can control at all times: attitude and effort. Stay positive, give 110% in all you do. I'm Just a Man 04. Man, Chad, I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow on the Midday Mix-Up. Peace. I'm out.
Word. Hey, in full disclosure, I did not read the complete message that Omar put up before I read that. I honestly thought he was saying the thing that Justin normally says when he signs off, but I read it as I put it up, and I had to mute myself once again.
What did it say? I ain't see it.
While Justin was talking and signing off, bro, I thought he put his normal sign off because I seen attitude and effort give 110%, and I stopped reading, so I clicked on it. And then at the moment I read it, so I was like, "Oh my god!" I done threw this up while he was signing off.
Shoot.
Omar, you are.
Oh my god, Omar, dude.
He stuck that in at the end. He made it seem like that was, if you glanced at it, you get. All right, my bad. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Wow, I don't know where to go from here.
Oh my
Listen.
god, my cheeks hurt literally.
Wow, I tell you what, I give it tonight as an example of what this is all about. You get a chance to, connect with people you care about, have some fun, get some good insight, ask some questions, get some good education, and certainly just have yourself in a position where you're just around, good vibes, good feeling. And we just all have that feeling in our gut. And I know you do. Your gut and your heart, that things are about to turn around. Like it, right? You feel it. You may not be able to put your hands on it immediately or directly or exactly, but you just know, you're in the right place at the right time. And you just know. I mean, it's almost like the clock is ticking, and even the CERTIC audit, that's one of those things that you just see the clock ticking, and that you're close. You're closer than ever. We're coming to the end of a year, a new year. We're coming to the end of a year, moving into a new year. And I know that the decision that, all of you made to connect with Saitama and in this community, that was in this year. That was in this year, 2021. And just think about that. 2021 is going to be the benchmark, right? That moving forward, you'll always be able to reflect on that. In 2021, you made one of the greatest decisions of your life, at least financially. You made some of the best connections in your life, from, the communication standpoint and connectivity standpoint. So this year, as we're closing it out, just think about it. You're that much closer. We're all that much closer to being able to tell the story of how this year, 2021, that was the benchmark year. 2021 was the move that you made. That, like somebody said, they hear me say often, this is the one that's going to pay you back for all the ones that didn't work before. This is the time where you'll be able to stand up, in your family, in your community, be able to stand up in wherever you want to take charge and be able to be that great support, to be that great, influencer in every regard. This is going to be that moment, as we're approaching the end of this year, to where you will be able to look back and your family will be able to look back and say, wow, 2021, that's the year I made that move. I'm saying it, 2021. That's the year I decided to dive into crypto. That's the year I got connected with crypto, and not only crypto, but Saitama. that's the year that I fell in love with this amazing community and everything that this is all about. So I tell you what, this will be that moment to where we're all going to be able to tell this story to our friends, our family, people we care about, and we're all going to be able to share in each other's testimony as we continue to almost one by one be able to tell what happened to you, what changed for you, what difference did you make, and we'll all be able to bring these stories together, and we'll really have a party then. We'll really have some great times then. So just want to say I appreciate all of you, love you, all of us together. We're on this journey together. We're on this path together. I can't wait to celebrate with you. So hang tough, keep together, stay unified, and we'll all be at the top together. So looking forward to it. Love y'all, family. Cuff, you are that dude. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for all you do. And I know that this is going to be that thing that where you're going to look back in your legacy when your kids, them babies that you show me, or the baby that you show me, and you know the connection that you have, one day they're going to say, man, my dad did this. My dad created this avenue, you know, within St. Thomas that meant so much to so many. So keep doing your thing, brother. This is part of your legacy, man.
Thank you, man. I definitely appreciate that. Like that's all I really wanted to do, was to create a space for people to come and feel comfortable to talk about crypto things, or pretty much about anything, because we talk about a lot of different subjects, to whereas like I feel like it takes a lot of pressure off of looking at the chart. Even you can even see the chart and really not even pay attention to the chart and laugh at all of the material and things that's going on. And this is improv, guys. There is no script behind this. So this is just us in real life personalities. I feel like some things are scripted and a lot of people are trying to sell things. You don't get that type of content here. I just do research. You can literally ask anybody. I'm up all night, Red Bulls. If I'm not cleaning or doing something, I'm doing some type of crypto research, or I'm playing with my kids. That's usually what I'm doing. So I'm a real humble, down to earth person, and I'm just trying to spread knowledge and positivity around. So definitely happy that all of you guys tuned in, and I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope that you guys keep tuning in. I'll keep providing good content for you guys and factual information so that you guys have something to look into. So just stay tuned, and also stay tuned, since Justin forgot to say so, that midday mix up at 12 to 2 also happened. So Just a Man 04, check out that channel and his midday mix up also, guys. But other than that, we're out of here, and you guys keep cuffing that dip.
Much love, family.
Word.